Welcome to V Rising, a vampire survival game where you are the vampire and you need to dominate the world through your vampiric abilities. However, in order to do so, you need to defeat a host of bosses that will grant you new abilities as you slowly work your way up the ranks, defeating stronger and stronger bosses until making your way all the way to Dracula. V Rising has recently had a 1.1 update introducing a whole new area as well as a bunch of new bosses. We decided to go ahead on brutal mode and try and defeat this. Can we make it to the end and defeat Dracula in 100 days? Let's find out. All right, and here is our character. We're going for something a little bit more distinguished this time around. Not so much the eldritch horror we're all used to seeing. We're going, oh, those blue eyes are very bright. Oh god, that's even brighter. I think red stands out. There is our vampire. Let's go. Alrighty, here we go. Let's get through all this tutorial area. I don't think we have anything really new here. We've got to wait till we get into the new weapons and everything like that. I made my way out into the graveyard, killing the skelly boys, making myself the first starter equipment, and then finding my way to the end of the graveyard. Alrighty, and here we go. We've made it out of the graveyard. But we're going to slam this out real quick and we'll get done with this. We have set this to brutal. So we're going to slowly make our way to getting ourselves set up. We're going to activate this fast travel point. We're going to get some hide and then we can complete this first set. So I went ahead killing some wolves for the rugged hide so we can make ourselves the set of bone guard armor. And then I spent some time foraging for some materials as well to complete the quest and to get some basic stuff so we could start building. And then I sucked these guys blood dry. Not much of a challenge. We did also just get a reinforced bone mace, which I don't know if we can actually harvest copper with that now. Trying to do this in the middle of the day is not my greatest idea. I also went ahead and built some of the palisade walls to complete the mission. Here we go. All right, there's our simple workbench. We can now go ahead and make reinforced stuff, which I then believe we can use to get copper. So we should be good to start working on that. We could also go ahead and try and get to the plated bone guard, but we're going to need more hide. So I'm thinking I don't think we can go straight into Nightstalker leather. So let's get some copper up and running and then we'll get some of this up and running. Alrighty, so we've gone ahead, we've made a bunch of stuff. We've got our new set of armor, we've got some reinforced bone mace and a reinforced bone sword. Ooh. The sun is a deadly laser. Currently sitting pretty at level 17 now. We just need to make a ring and then I believe we are good to go. So we just need a little bit more bloodbone essence. There we go. There's our level 20. So let's go out, get some more copper because we're going to need that to upgrade into our copper weaponry. And we now can also track our V-Bloods as well, which is exciting. So we can hopefully go ahead and get the wolf first, Alpha the White Wolf, who is actually nearby, 1 gear level lower. So this is brutal. We're going to give it a shot. Let's track him and see how we go. Now, it's probably not the greatest time to try and find him considering it is daytime, but we're going to give it a shot. All right, here we go. Our first V-Blood. We've already got some dudes helping us out, so... Okay, I spoke too soon. They're dead. I'm going to try and kill Alpha. Oh, shit, he hits hard. Oh, God. All right. All right, that's his half health. So far, nothing too different from the normal fight. Except for that. That hurt. Well, that was a solid first try. I think if we had it at nighttime, we would have probably seen a bit of a difference. But we're going to go ahead and give it another shot because, well, we're just here, so why the hell not? And he's going to be our first blood. But obviously not the greatest start to this when we're already dying to our first V-Blood. But I have faith that we will be able to succeed in this. I'm hoping. Otherwise, we are going to be in for a very tough time. Let's go round 2. Okay, we want to stay very clear of that attack. Oh shit, okay, that hurts. There we go, let's go, we got him. That was a little bit easier fight. I think not having to juggle the sun is definitely a big help. But our first V-Blood, the Alpha White Wolf, we'll take it. And there is our new wolf form. Let's go. That's very exciting. All right. And while we were here, I figured we'd go ahead and try and deal with Rufus the Foreman. Only issue is he's got a couple of bodyguards around him, so I've got to be a bit careful. Now, he is a couple of levels higher than us, but I feel like we could probably take him. Oh, this isn't good. We were doing pretty good until this other group of guys decided to get involved. Now, we're probably not going to beat this guy. Oh yeah, we're definitely dead here. Well, that went swimmingly. Alrighty, let's try this one more time. I wasn't ready for that. I popped my dash too quick. That attack gets us. That's what gets us. That's alright. We'll back off. We're going to come in, grab our bags, and then we'll go ahead and make some copper gear, and we'll come back for him, I think. Oh, God, no. We need to wrap this up quick. Oh no, look at that! A sliver! A sliver. Oh, the sun, it got me. We had that otherwise. Damn. So after falling to Rufus once again, I spent some time grabbing some materials and more copper. Alright, so we've got a furnace down and we're now cooking up some of the copper ore. So once that cooks up, we'll then use that to make some new copper weaponry as well. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and make ourselves... Ooh, how much copper have we got? Not enough to make 2. Let's go with the sword just because it is quicker. I feel like the spear is a solid weapon to have, especially with that Q attack that it does, if I remember correctly. Did also activate our Gilded Wolf outfit as well. Oh, we need one more. So we now have a new form for our wolf, which looks fucking sick. Oh god, no. We don't want to tussle with Tristan. All right, give us your blood, good sir, and we're going to use you to beat Rufus, hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'm not counting my chickens before they've laid, but let's go ahead, heal up, and we're going to tackle Rufus again. Oh, that was close. Let's go. We got him. Okay, that was our first challenging V-Blood. That was our first one. I'll take it though. That went pretty well. And with that, we got our first blood spell point, some woodworking benches, some furniture, a dueling banner, and the crossbow as well, which I think we're definitely going to craft the crossbow up for this run because I feel like keeping enemies at range might be a benefit for us. Okay, we did just unlock the Blood Rage buff, and doing so gave us an improved Bloodman, which I believe these are new. Oh shit, 85 rogue. Don't mind if I do. We will happily take that. I came out here to get some copper, but off that blood alone, we're going to go probably kill some more V-Bloods, I reckon. It is coming up to daytime, so I'm going to probably just mine this camp out, and then when next night, we'll go ahead and take out the next V-Bloods. We did just find an 87% blood type brute, so I've gone ahead and taken that as well. It's a shame we don't have the freaking prison cells yet, because we could capture quite a lot of these high bloods. I'm going to go ahead and buy the alchemy lab flooring here as well. I have nightmares about trying to find all the flooring types for this freaking game, so we're going to go ahead and buy that one. We could have bought some of the merciless stuff, and then that would take us straight into iron, but I figured we should be able to find some of these books from somewhere around here. So hopefully we do come across them and not another bloody alchemy flooring, because that would be very annoying. I then made my way to Cjthecheesedj the Frost Archer's place. Alrighty, and there's our next victim. We're just going to heal up to full here, and then we are going to face Cjthecheesedj the Frost Archer. Oh god, there's a bear out. I'm really hoping this bear's going to help me out. I think she already killed it. Oh, that does not bode well for us. Gonna dash away from her here. Just play the safe game, hide behind barricades. One more hit and she should be dead. Let's go. Got her. Alright, much smoother than Rufus. That was good. That was a good fight. I'm happy with that. We take those wins. Alright, so with that we managed to get the research desk unlocked, which means we can now turn in that alchemy lab flooring and get research from it. We did also receive a frost spell point too, and the ability to make leather with the tannery as well, which is wonderful. And there is our research desk. Let's interact with it. We're automatically going to unlock that bad boy. Oh, this is different. So you can now discover structures, weapons, magic, armor, consumables. So they've sorted it now. So now that you don't just get a random one that you've already unlocked. Wow, that's actually really good. That's really exciting, actually. That's super good. Okay, we're going to save it for a weapon so we can get into iron quicker. We just need a merciless copper weapon and then we'll be into iron. And we now have the castle relocation heart as well, which I kind of want to use. So I'm going to figure out where we're going to go first and then we can go from there. But first, we're going to go ahead and upgrade our castle heart, which was our current goal. And just like that, we now have a level 2 castle. So we need to complete a castle room by laying down floors and castle walls around it. So this will be a nice quick one. We shouldn't really need too many problems with this. I then went ahead and made myself the next tier of armor as well. Alrighty, so we're now level 27 gear level. We've just gone ahead and made a full set of the new armor. So we're going to go ahead and head for Errol the Stonebreaker, who I believe will be in the copper mine. I am just trying to make sure that I've got enough bloody space in my inventory spot so we can actually go ahead and collect some stuff out there, and I've just noticed we are going to need some more wood. So we're going to need to move base locations as well pretty soon, but I'm hoping we can move up into the next area above us. I can't remember what, the Dunley Farmlands, I think it's called. That's what we're going to be aiming for next. Alrighty, and we did get the merciless copper crossbow, which is massive. It means we can now go ahead and make that. But before I did that, I headed out to the mines. We will happily take this 83% blood brute. Oh, fuck off. Oh, there's a 91% rogue. Bro, why can't I have the freaking the servant shit yet? Did I just kill? No, I didn't. We're gonna... Do we take it? I think we take the 91. I don't think I have much of a choice, to be honest. That's probably going to kill it. Oh, that was close. I had a little panic attack there. There we go. Look at that. We take those. We're just going to hide behind all these rocks to stay out of Errol's vision so that we can kill all these workers first, and then we're going to take him on. All right, I think we're good. We're going to wait for our spell cooldowns, and let's beat his ass. Don't know what new abilities he has. I think that was one of them. 25 health. I got to be careful here. One more shot. Oh, okay. We take those. Woohoo! I was a little nervous there. I'm not going to lie. All right. That was it. I mean, he definitely got some new abilities. I'll happily take Errol, though, on that. And he managed to mine all the copper ore for us in the area, too. So we're going to grab all the copper ore and stone as well and take that back to base. Alrighty. So we've made it back to the base. We've got a bunch of copper ore that can get refined up. So we're going to toss all that in there. Our next goal is to generate a castle room, which we need to do by placing floors and walls. But to do that, we need stone bricks. So we need to be able to make the grinder, I believe, which we need whetstones for. Now, I currently don't have enough whetstones. I've only got 2, I believe. So we either need to go and track down some more whetstones, or we need to defeat the dude that gives us... Oh, I stand corrected. We have 6 whetstones. That is enough to build the grinder. Let's go ahead and build that, and that'll allow us to go ahead and make the castle floors and walls, which is exciting. Now, from defeating Errol, we did get a chaos spell point, a material and gem storage, as well as some torches. So let's go ahead in here and learn ourselves a new chaos spell. I think we're going to have to go with chaos volley, and I'm honestly thinking we swap that out there. All right, so we've completed this first tier, the first 2 tiers of V-Bloods. We need to go ahead and try and defeat Goreswine the Ravager and Grayson the Armorer. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and see if we can take down Goreswine the Ravager. I really didn't want those skeleton priests to get involved. They're going to make our life a living hell with all the bloody mobs they're going to spawn in. Yeah, we're dead here. Wonderful. That was a solid first try. Look how much damage we did to him. We didn't do fucking nothing. Alright, let's go again. This time he's got no minions or servants around. Can't take him too far because I'm pretty sure he resets if we go too far from him. So we're going to back up this way. Can't really find him down there. It's too hard. So hopefully it doesn't look like anything else has spawned in up here. So we should be able to kill him up here. No! Oh, we got too greedy. We got too greedy. That would have been a kill. I didn't get too greedy. We need to kill him now. I'm almost out of blood. No. Oh, fuck's sake. Alrighty, so we just got a couple of decent books from that bandit camp. We also got some more whetstones, which should mean we now have enough to make a merciless copper weapon, which is really good news. But Goreswine is out here, so we're going to give it one more shot against defeating him. We did get some 91% rogue blood. So we're going to see how we go against him this time, and if we fail, then we will go back and make some merciless copper stuff. Let's go, we got him. Take those. We got a bunch of wood as well in the process, which, I mean, that's always helpful for the sawmill. Look at all that wood. All right, so Goreswine has been defeated, which bodes well for us. It means we could probably take on Grayson the Armorer. So let's take a look at what we got from Goreswine. We've got an unholy spell point as well as a bunch of graveyard decor and a new ring, which should actually increase our power a little bit. We're going to go ahead and see if we can take down Grayson the Armorer next. We do have probably enough time. We've got the 91% rogue blood, so I figured why not. As for here, what I'm thinking we do is maybe we go ahead and grab one of these undead spells. We're going to go ahead and grab the Corrupted Skull, I think, and then we'll replace that with our Frostbat spell. Alright, cool. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we can deal with Grayson the Armorer. Oh, shit. Oh, we got it. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was close. Woo! That last combo did so much damage, my god. All right, we take those. We got gravel paths and marauder boots. Nice. Okay, we've just got a very full inventory of a bunch of stuff. Oh man, that was a good fight. Ooh, that was close. Here we go. Everything we got there. I'm gonna go Spectral Wolf because that bounces between targets. We're not gonna equip it for now. Nice, Merciless Copper Mace. Alright, so we've pretty much got most of the we've got enough Merciless weapons to actually be able to move on to the next area of the game. So I think we'll probably do that. I will check this area for any more chests, because there's normally quite a few decent chests up here in this place. So we'll take a little run around and see what we get. Well, I tried to get out of there. Alrighty, let's go ahead and unlock everything that we have the books for. Perfect. So we're going to spend a little bit of time at the base here, probably get all this wood grinded up, all these hearts grinded up, and then I'm thinking we'll probably travel out and see if we can find our new base spot. Actually, I do want to build the floors and castle walls first, so let's get that done, and then we can head out and look for a new spot. And there is our castle room. It's basic, but it bloody works. And here we go. We now have the castle teleporter. That opulence one looks pretty damn sick, I'm not going to lie. All right, let's interact with the way gate, and now we have access to be able to teleport to the other way gates, which is amazing. We're not going to bother doing that at the moment because we don't need to. We are going to claim that reward, however, and now we can get the stone coffins, and then we can get into, finally, getting some servants. Let's just go with that one for now. We're just going to whack it smack bang in the middle there so we can get our servant coffins. And so we can start trying to get some servants, copper ingots, and greater blood essence. We should be able to get that. There are the topazes. Let's go ahead and make the mace up, and that'll allow us to start harvesting up iron ore as well, which makes me very excited. There we go. So we have also made up the marauder boots, and we'll take that with us as well, and that can go right there. Now gear level 31, which is awesome. Alrighty, and we got ourselves a servant, so let's take him back to the coffin and we can convert him. And they're in. We just bought some of these books from the merchants. We've got no money left. We've got 69 gold left. Bronze, sorry, I should say. I did want to buy the water well, but I was one bronze coin short, so that's fine. I think we'll get that at some point later anyway. Let's go ahead and learn all of the new stuff. Alrighty, and here we go. We've got Lydia, the Chaos Archer, just in front of us here. So let's go ahead and see if we can kill her. My god, the damage that they do is nuts. The burn alone just absolutely nukes you. Oh, man. I would have, like... I get hit by one attack and I'm dead. That's crazy. We are going to have so much not fun when we get to the freaking harder end bosses. I can tell you now, they are not going to be very pleasant for us to go against. We've also got our servant ready to go here, so let's get them risen, and that should unlock the castle throne blueprint for us, and that should be done. Boom. And just like that, we can now go ahead and build ourselves our throne, which we should have enough stuff for, but we're going to go ahead and see if we can take on Lydia first. Mo, you stay here, mate. Alright, here we go again. Bro, this burn, like I accidentally dashed into it. I would have thought I would have been at least semi-immune during the dash. Come on, come on, we're so close. I got her. I can hear her down. We got her. Skelly boy finished the job. Woo! Is that her there? That is her there. Oh, thank God for that. Oh, 1 health, literally. That burn was nasty. I'll take the kill though. I will happily take Lydia's kill. From that, we got the Devourer, some leatherworking station, a leather bag. I'm in the sun, I'm in the sun, I'm in the sun. That did not go well. Well done, CJ. After defeating Lydia, I then headed to the graveyard as I was after some of the morning lilies as well as some grave dust so that I could hopefully get the next tier of rings so we could boost our gear level. Thankfully, I did get enough morning lilies to be able to make the ring, so I went back to base and made up the ring ASAP. It was then time to head out and try and face Finn the Fisherman. Now, I'd faced him before, but not on Brutal, and I don't think I was prepared for the man and his rod. It was a big surprise. The last playthrough, I was not expecting his power to come out, but here we go. Let's see how we go. A man and his fishing rod should never be underestimated. Finn, don't you fish up anything, mate. He's got the piranhas. Oh god, here it is, the Leviathan. My apologies, sea serpent. I'm not even going to try and fight this, to be honest. I see it ending me super quickly. Like that. Oh god, there's piranhas, there's sea urchins. I don't like my odds. Oh fuck, we're dead. We're so dead. Look at all the fish. God, we just got him to half health. It might be time to bring in an area of effect spell. Just for this fight. Because we're dead. Look at these fucking fish. Oh my god. So it was safe to say that Finn was quite a bit of a challenge. It was going to take me a little bit of getting used to try and defeat this guy. So I still tried to give it a go and it just ended in my death pretty much every single time. Okay, we got him to half health and he's just summoned the Leviathan. The serpent, so we should, I'm thinking we might be able to do something here this time. And we're still looking pretty damn healthy too, I might add. This might be our chance here to finish him. Let's go, come on. We got him. Oh god, those puffer fish almost murdered me. Sea serpent's having a good old time in the middle there. Let's go. Finn the Fisherman has been defeated. Alright, we've just come up the top into Dunley Farmlands. We're going to take a look out here. We could probably go for some iron. We have a very full inventory though, so that's not going to happen. But we do just unlock this waygate here, and I am trying to make my way up to this point here to take a look at that base area. Alrighty, so we've gone ahead and scouted out some locations up above in the Dunley Farmlands, and I think I'm going to settle on this plot of land just here. It's got a nice little pond here for us to just chill at and build a garden around. We've got shops here, we've got a teleporter right here. We've got the monastery right next to us, as well as an iron cave there, so I feel like that's a pretty decent spot. After scouting for the base spot, I then went ahead and tried to place my throne down. To say my base was a bit chaotic, was putting it lightly. Thankfully, I did have a free area where I was able to place my throne. However, there was one slight problem. So let's go ahead and command our servant, and we're in the sun, of course. I'm going to get off because I'm going to get set on fire. I then made my way out to Clint, the fire starter's place. I also managed to find 2 chests out here as well, which, I mean, I'm not going to complain about free loot. I healed back to full health, and then it was time to face Clint. Alrighty, here we go. We've got Clive just over here. We're going to see if we can take him. There's a lot of enemies in the area, so I'm not really too sure if we're going to be able to defeat him. But our Skelly Boys will definitely help that situation. Of course, we've got a bunch of guys walking down below us. That's a new one. A sticky bomb. I don't know how to get that off me. Don't really want a sticky bomb on me. Bro, that's not fair. I mean, at least the sticky bomb took out the archer. Can I use it to kill him? Does it do damage to him? I don't actually know. Oh, shit. Honestly, I think this is the best we've ever done against Clive. I'm pretty sure Clive normally beats us a couple of times. Let's go. That was pretty decent. I'll take that. Cool. Alright, so with that we got the Alchemy Lab and the Minor Explosive Box, as well as a Tier 2 Chaos Spell Point. So let's come into Tier 2. What do we got? We got the Void, we've got the Chaos Barrier, Reign of Chaos. Oh, I might get the Reign of Chaos. I don't think we've had this one before. We also get a Veil cooldown rate by 5%, so that's our dash as well. That's really good. Alright, cool. While I was out here, I also grabbed some sulfur ore and killed some more of the enemies out here by testing the new Reign of Chaos spell. As this was a new spell, I was really impressed with it. So after that, I then decided to head back to the castle to drop off all this loot that we had found. I then returned back to what we called our castle and discovered the new research books that we had unlocked. Thankfully, it was only one item, but I mean, it was fine. I then went ahead and chucked in the book into the Devourer so we could get some more paper. And then I spent the rest of the paper that we had learning some new recipes for some more armor. Okay. Oh, there's the Marauder vest. And that's all our paper. Perfect. We got the full set of Marauder, which is actually really good because that will increase our gear level by 1. And there we go, we're at 38 gear level. Now this does give us the bonus of an extra primary attack leech, and also lets us attack a little bit faster as well with our weapons, which is really good. Alrighty, and there is our new ring of the Warlock getting crafted up. Boom. So we're now at gear level 41, which is actually really solid because we should be able to deal with pretty much everyone in the Act 1. It was then time to face Cjthecheesedj the Ferocious Bear. Now I remember on the standard mode having troubles with this guy, so I was hoping on brutal it wasn't going to be too difficult. I did end up changing some of my spells around, including the Skelly Boys, so that Cjthecheesedj would have something else to attack other than us, which generally works pretty well. Do we get a sneak attack if he's sleeping? Okay, great. So stalagmites just fall from the bloody ceiling, which is wonderful. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, there are so many more. Oh shit, he summons in bears as well now. Oh, that was a solid dodge. I think this plan is actually kind of working. We just keep firing the Skelly Boys at him, and they serve as a distraction. And we can just keep hitting him with our Frostbat. This seems to be working pretty effectively. As long as I dodge his charges and this other bear. Oh, how did that hit me, dude? Okay, this isn't working. You know how I took off the bloody area of effect? I should have probably kept it. I still think this plan is working. I just have to try and dodge the bears where I can. Oh, I really didn't want to get hit by that or that for that matter. Oh, God. Okay. Hopefully that heals us a little bit. Just got to bide our time here. We can't get jealous with our shots. Otherwise, we're going to die. We learned that last time. This should be it. Let's go! Cjthecheesedj the Ferocious Bear has been defeated. So that unlocks bear form for us. We also get hunting trophies, which I'm kind of excited to see, and fur rugs. Let's go. Look at this big beastie boy. I'll happily take the bear form. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's head out to Nicolaus the Fallen. We're going to see if we can take him on. I think we might need the area of effect spell for him, because if I remember correctly, he has a shit ton of minions. So we're probably going to need to kill a bunch of stuff. Also, I want a giant crow for the castle. These things look sick. I reckon I could probably dominate him and put him in a cage. Although that's a bit morbid. So it's a little bit of borderline animal abuse. Alright, I'm pretty sure he is just up here. We should be sheltered from the sun up here, I would imagine. I guess we'll find out shortly. There he is, Nicolaus the Fallen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy summons in a bunch of skellies.
Test my theories.
Oh shit, I forgot about the skulls. Oh my god. That was a lot of damage. Oh, we got hit by 2 skeletons there. That was an... I wonder if it's worth just going single target damage, to be honest. Alright, let's try this again.
Get back. You ruined it.
Oh shit. Top 10 strategy, hide behind the tree to heal.
My blood. Restore my body.
Ooh, unless he does that. And destroys the tree in the process. That's not good. Alright, honestly, I think the meteors isn't really worth it. I'm just going to hang back here for a sec. Let's pop that. He isn't summoning as many skeletons. Oh, I spoke too freaking soon, didn't I? I just had to open my damn mouth, didn't I? That's so many skeletons. Okay, we got the Blood Moon coming into effect now. Hopefully that actually helps us out a little bit here. Alright, this should be it. I think we got him. No. One more Meteor Rain. Let's go. That should finish him. Let's go! Second attempt. Not too bad. Not too bad. This guy's always kind of a challenge, I reckon. So I'm really glad we got that. We'll take him. That's the treasury floor done. I'm very happy about that. Let's go.
Taste of knowledge.
We got some new books as well. We got... Oh. Oh, that looks very powerful. Fun thing about defeating the V-Bloods is they destroy pretty much any destroyables in their area. So any trees or resources nearby, you just pick them up after a V-Blood fight. That's if you kill them. Alrighty, so after killing Nikolaos, we got a tier 3 unholy spell point. Damn, alright. We got the paper press, some simple candle stands, the curtains, and the treasury flooring. A tier 3. That's our ultimate. Let's go the spiderlings, because I think they're better. That's our ultimate unlocked. That's awesome. Now, due to it being a Blood Moon, I'd figured I'd try and take on Polara the Fey Walker as well. Alright, so for Polara, we're going to use the Skulls and the Chaos Volley. I feel like that's probably the best set for her. She does summon in minions, but I'm not really too sure. Whoa, God. That's a lot of wolves. I'm going to cast my ultimate too, why not? Oh, God, look at the size of that spider. That did a lot of damage. Was that her running off? Nope. Yeah, I know she summons in... Oh, that's a lot of moths. Okay, she hurts. She hurts. This might be a challenge. Not to say none of the other ones haven't been a challenge, but she is probably going to be a challenge. I wonder if I can just sit behind this rock real quick. Just take a second for myself, you know, just something a little relaxing. Hopefully that doesn't reset her. I think it did reset her. She's still got a moth here. Yep, fuck. Alright, that was a mistake. Whoopsies. Well, that's nice of her to say, but I'm not looking for peace. I want blood. Oh, I shouldn't blood mend here, but I'm going to need to. Oh, as if that hit me. I'm just trying to pull her away from the moths. They're the real issue, because, like, it just means more stuff I have to dodge. Oh, that was close. Where is she going? Don't you reset on me, girl. Is she resetting? She did. She's getting health. No, stop healing. Fuck, that's so annoying. I didn't realize she would reset. I thought this looks like you need to fight her really close into the grove. I don't think we're going to kill her. No, fuck. Now Blood's out. Blood Moon's running out. Damn. We would have had her if she didn't reset. You have to fight her in this little tiny brook area. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, I feel like spells is definitely... Oh, shit. I mean, at least at the earlier part of the game. Maybe in later game it changes, but spells right now are where it's at. I should probably make the crossbow too, because that would probably help us out massively. Alright, I don't like the fact that the sun's here. That's really not in our favor. I'm just very confused as to what's going on. Why she's running around like a mad lady for? I think she's reset. Yeah, she's reset. The moths are dead. Alright, well, that's wonderful. Alrighty, let's try this again. We've changed up some spells a little bit now, so we've got the Spectral Wolves to help us out. So, we'll see how that goes. But I think the Spectral Wolves bouncing between the moths might help us out a little bit. We'll just have to, I guess, wait and see. Oh, God. So many balls flying at me. I've never had this many balls fly at me before. It's unsettling. Are they healing? The moths are healing off her spirit orbs. Okay, so we do need to kill the moths. She's healing off her spirit. Off the moth balls. Okay, we're dead. We're going to give up on this run. I just realized that she gets healed off her moth balls. So we're going to need to deal with those moths most definitely. So I attempted Polara a few more times, and each time ended in death. I'll tell you what, out of all the V-Bloods we've faced so far, I would not have guessed that Polara would have been the most difficult one that we've faced so far. I can tell you that much right now. I was not expecting her to be the most difficult so far. Let's go! This is it. We got her. Just had to change up the strategy a little bit because I did not realize that the wolf bounces off the actual skeletons were healing her. So we eliminated the skeletons and replaced it with more damage, and that seemed to work. Let's go. Polara the Fey Walker has been killed. From Polara, we got some illusion spell points, the garden foundations, as well as some growing plots, which is really good for our castle. Because once we defeat Quincy, we can then move into Dunley Farmlands and start setting everything up properly, which I'm looking forward to. Alright, so we got a new ring, which is great. We've got the Merciless Copper Bow now, and we also got some stone ornaments, which is wonderful. Is that everything? That's everything that we got from the books. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and place our new treasury floor, which, I mean... Does that do it? Yeah, it does. Counts as a treasury. That's actually really good. So let's claim that. And we just get an assortment of storage shells. Discover a way to unlock iron smelting is our next goal. Decoration. Oh, look at all that. Can't wait to start making our castle, like our proper castle. Look at, there we go. So that should make a bunch of paper for us, which is wonderful. And yeah, I think we got everything we need really to take on Quincy. I then spent some time harvesting some resources. I did want to grab a whole bunch of wood to make some more planks because I was going to start needing reinforced planks soon enough. And I also spent some time grabbing a butt ton of copper ore because we were going to need more copper bars as well for a whole bunch of stuff. And I spent some time grabbing some more stone as well so that we could eventually start planning our castle. Alright, here we go. Let's break into Quincy's stronghold with our big old berry form. Let's do it. Let's grab this one. I would have liked to have brought it back to base, but it's just going to be way too difficult to do that. There we go, 91%. We take that. I should have probably healed up a little bit first, but it's fine. After preparations were done, it was time to fight Quincy. He does have that chaos shield, that's right. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck it. I hate the chaos ones. Their burn does so much damage. Look at that damage. We're already half health just from the bloody burn. Quincy, you right, mate? Come back here. Oh, I fucking stood there like an idiot for that one, didn't I? Oh, you're fucking joking. The fucking bastard got me. I also totally forgot about the fact that we have a freaking spear here as well. I think I'm happy to keep what we've got going on with our spell walls. So I think we just don't get hit. Like that. Try not to get hit. So it was safe to say that Quincy was pretty much owning our ass right about now. And then we had the golden opportunity to finish him, but we messed it up. Finish him, skeleton, come on! Oh, motherfucker! Oh, you're joking! So close. Let's go. Got him taken down, finally. Oh. Ooh. We take those dubs. We got an achievement. Defeat Quincy the Bandit King and complete Act 1 on brutal difficulty. Oh, finally. From defeating Quincy, we've made it to the next stage, so we can now refine iron. So we got some stairs, we got the tailoring bench, the smithy as well for iron weaponry, and a new armor set. Alrighty, so we've just moved to our new base location out here. We're going to go ahead and connect it to our old castle out here. And just like that, we can go ahead and put everything down. So we're going to go ahead, clear all this stuff around here because we don't have enough space for everything. And we are also out of blood. I need a deer. Deer, come back here. Please don't kill it, skeleton. I need the blood. I'm a vampire without blood. Help. Oh, God. I'm going to kill it. Oh, just. We'll take it. I'll take it. Let's go. Give me that blood. All right. At least we're not going to die from dehydration. That would be just embarrassing. All right. And we've got everything brought over here. Now we can work on building the castle because this is just chaos. Holy smokes, is it chaos. I think that looks pretty good for a little entryway. I should probably stop fiddling with the garden and actually go ahead and do our castle for the time being, because we probably don't have that much space at the moment because we do only have the level 2 castle. I don't know if I like the mossy cobblestones more than the garden cobblestones. The mossy kind of gives it a dirty look, which I kind of like. All right, let's stop messing around with the garden area. Let's figure out our castle, just because otherwise we're not going to get anything done. Alrighty, we got the treasury room up and running, so that means we can pretty much go ahead and build anything or make anything from anywhere, except for like when we need to actually do this sort of stuff. And so I continued working on the front entryway / garden bit all through the night and possibly into the next morning. Look, I don't want to talk about it. I was kind of obsessed with getting this set up, to be honest, and I just wanted it to look really pretty. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the hedges snapping the way that I wanted to in a particular way, just because of the way that the game works and the snapping system and stuff like that. It wouldn't let you place objects inside of each other. So I was having a few issues there, but in the end, I was pretty happy with how this little entryway ended up looking. Alrighty, so this is what we've got. Spent about a day doing this. Yeah, it was worth it. I needed to try and get these. I really wanted these like garden hedges to line up with this pavement just here, like this, so that it wasn't leaning over the edge. So I had to do some little jerry rigging and shift some stuff around. But I mean, I'm kind of liking it. I would have liked this in line with the actual center of the gate, but if I did that, it wouldn't get these. So I'm happy to take this trade-off. I then made my way to the iron cave just north of the base so I could get some of this iron ore smelting up while I went and hunted some more V-Bloods. Unfortunately, I did wake up one of the little rock golems from attacking them, and I did try to use them to break up the iron ore nodes, which, I mean, it was kind of effective. Sometimes they did break them, sometimes I just ended up dying from their attacks, and a giant golem came in. But we still got a decent amount of iron ore, and we could take that back to the castle and get that smelting up. Alright. Decent haul of iron ore as well, so we'll get out of there before we die again. Most of the nodes were mined in there. There was, I think, 2 left, so it's fine. We're going to leave those. It was then time to face Beatrice the Tailor.
From my veins.
Alright, there she is, just there. I don't know what changes with her being brutal, because normal you just chase after her and murder her. So I wonder what happens with the brutal. I do want to kill all these guys first. Especially this freaking bell ringer. Shut up. Oh shit, 97% worker. I don't remember if you can convert them into like prison cells after you convert them into prisoners. I'm gonna have to kill this guy first. Alright, where did she go? Beatrice, just stop running, please. I beg. I don't want to kill that worker. I want to come back for him. Let's try this again, shall we? Bro, I swear to God, this little lady. She's gonna bring more freaking guards. Wait, what the fuck? Oh shit! It's a fucking... a demon? Ah! I didn't sign up for this. Holy sh... That is terrifying. Straight up turns into a damn demon. Okay, my spiders did absolutely nothing. That is crazy, but that's so sick. Where's she going? Oh, not the freaking scholars. Whoa! I'd be lying if I said I wasn't terrified right now. I just don't really want to be caught out where there's more guards coming in. This is a very cool fight.
From my veins,
Oh, fuck off. Please don't reset.
Stains me.
I really don't want to have to fight the old lady again, chasing after her. Kill these freaking nuns. I should have turned them into skeletons. Fuck. One hit. Come on, Dash. Come up. Oh, we got her. Bloody hell. That was terrifying. Turning into a straight up freaking demon. What the hell? I then went ahead and subjugated the 97% worker villager to bring back as a servant.
Your mind is mine
We got her.
to control.
Okay, so we can't use the way gates while an enemy is subdued. That's annoying. I'm just going to convert her.
Will make a fine servant.
Just going to convert her. Don't think there's much else we can do. I think we should probably prioritize getting Vincent. We also have Beatrice's gear, so we got the cotton yarn. We can now make cloth, hunter's cloak, curtains, the loom as well. Ooh, a tier 4 blood spell point. Oh, shit. Oh, a dash is tier 4 now. All right, we can also go ahead and build the smithy, which, I mean, I might just put it over here, to be honest. Just close to the furnace while we're here. And then we can also go ahead and build the loom, which is a no-brainer because we're going to need that bad boy as well. All right, let's jump into the smithy here. So, yeah, we just need a couple more iron ingots. Make the crossbow first, just because I feel like that's probably the most useful one for us in our current situation. And then, yeah, we need to probably focus on getting some cotton as well. So we'll get that up and running. It's nighttime now, so we can head out to the farms and go ahead and do that. I then made my way out to the various farms in the area so I could harvest up all their cotton as well as some of the sunflower that some of the farms had. I was going to need a butt ton of cotton to make all the cotton yarn to make the next tier of armor. Plus, I was just going to need sunflowers for potions and stuff like that. Plus, I could also get seeds potentially from collecting all of these resources, and I really wanted to just make my own farm back at the castle as well. 78% worker blood. I'll take that instead for sure. So what does that give us? 21% increased resource yield, 20% increase against damage against resource objects, and extra mount speed. That's actually really solid. Ah, fuck. That's just embarrassing. Alrighty, so I am pretty sure that we have hit up all of the cotton farms in the area. Don't think there's anywhere else that we haven't really hit up. So we're going to head back to the castle. Alrighty, so we've got a bunch of cotton that we can whack in here. That's going to make ourselves the cotton yarn, which we can then go ahead and use to make a better weapon. We've got some iron ingots here as well that we can turn into weaponry. So we already got a crossbow. I think we go, but I think we're just going to go with the mace, to be honest. Just for the mineral farming, I think it just makes it so much better for us. We've also got our other minion ready to go over here. Dr. Bones. What? What a great name. Oh, that's glorious. So 41 expertise. Let's sit on the throne room here and take a look at commanding her. Iron ore, cotton, sunflower, wool thread. So how much does she get from being in there? Select. Success chance is 0. That's wonderful. Sacred resistance. What is her one? Humble appearance. When infiltrating settlements. Okay, so Dawnbreak Village would be perfect for her then. Okay. Okay, we need to get her geared up. So I might just spend some time at the castle working on it a little bit. Because we've got to wait for the loom to finish making some cotton yarn so that we can turn that into armor as well. So yeah, I think we'll just wait around here for a little bit, I guess. So the next day, because I had the garlic debuff, I figured I'd head back to the iron mines to try and mine some more iron. I did also craft a minor explosive box to see if I could actually use that to blow up the giant iron nodes. Thankfully, it did let me place it. However, when I went to actually attack it, it didn't explode and harvest up the iron. So it was kind of a bit of a failure. I don't know if it's because of the weapon that I used to shoot it or what the scenario was. But yeah, unfortunately, I got no iron from any of these giant nodes, which kind of sucked. Turns out we're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Might as well while I've got the worker's blood. We're getting a couple of pieces of extra ore. Just use these guys to mine for us. The good news is the garlic debuff is slowly running out, so by the next night we should be good to go, continue killing the V-Bloods. Perfect, and there is our new set of armor ready to go. So with this, we now have the gear we need to take on the next tier of V-Bloods, and we can also donate our Marauder gear to Dr. Bones and send her out on missions that should hopefully result in successfulness. Alright, cool, so we are now gear level 47. What's our bonus? Bonus physical and bonus spell damage, and we can get increased damage reduction. So, with that, let's go ahead to... love the name. Completely randomized name. Dr. Bones. Let's give Dr. Bones the Marauder gear. That puts her at gear level 28. I then went ahead and made her a ring up, and we gave her the basic ring, so that should be a high enough gear level to send her out into the farmlands to gather some resources for us. Alright, cool. 100% success chance regardless of how long we send her for. Let's send her for 2 hours first, and we'll come back for that. Let's go. Alright, awesome. Guys, everyone just chill out. I wonder if the Torchbringer will set him on fire. I mean, I'm dead. There's a creature. Fuck. I just need something with the blood. Dear, come here. Ah, fudge knuckles. It was then time to fight Vincent. This time I had blood, so I could back it up. So I had Frostbat and the Skelly Boys to back me up as well for my spells, and I was trying to use the crossbow to keep the range. I did have my mace, but I figured the crossbow would be decent enough for the time being. I just had to dodge his stupid freezing attacks, which, I mean, they did give us a small shield, but if you get hit by them again, you take more damage, which really sucks. Bro, I don't think I have a shield spell yet, either. Why? Why, my dude? Well, that's annoying. He just straight up murdered my friggin' spider. What am I taking damage from? That failed miserably. Okay, I returned back to face Vincent again the next night, and well, it just went as poorly as the first attempt, to be completely honest. I died quite a few times to Vincent. God damn it! I'm hoping the fire is gonna kill him. Nah, that's fucked. We had that. That was good as gold, and these fuckers on the patrol routes had to turn up. Oh shit. Oh, he's in trouble. Bane brother, help me out here. Alright, I'm just going to let them duke it out. We're just going to chill back here. Oh my god. Bane's out here pulling the clutch win. I mean, I'm going to let him duke it out. I'm hoping. Alright. I'll take that. Oh, God, that was close. All right, thank you very much for that, Bane. I don't think this is going to do any damage to him, but I'm curious to see if it does. Yeah, cool. That's fine. I'm not going to fight Bane. Do I think I can take Bane? I don't know. Yep, that's a solid nope. So from killing Vincent, we got the prison cell, we got the prison framework, and the reinforced plank now as well, which is wonderful. Next up, we'll probably have to fight Christina just because we're going to need more wool thread. I mean, we're going to have to fight all of them, but I don't like Tristan the Vampire Hunter. I can only imagine how much of a nightmare he's going to be, especially on Brutal. Alrighty, so we've put these 2 prison cells down, and the opulence ones are so much nicer than the standard ones. I think we're going to keep these. Give our prisoners a little bit of luxury while they're casually getting bled down for their blood. So we're going to keep those. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find Christina the Sun Priest. We do need to tap the blood from a prisoner. So we'll just take a look around, see if we can find anything. Alright, there we go. We've imprisoned him. Let's grab a blood potion. This is probably going to kill him. Yup. Although, we did get an assortment of fine candles from killing him. So I'll take that. And the prison flooring. Here we go. Upgraded the castle heart. Let's go. Alright, so now we can really start to build a castle. I'm going to chuck some extra blood in there. And we can claim that for the Eye of Mortium, which allows us to see the thingamajiggies, I'm pretty sure. The raids that are going over here. So we can leave that for now. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find Christina. I found Christina pretty easily, but she did have a bunch of guys around her, so I wanted to eliminate them first before we actually fought her. Alright, here we go. Christina the Sun Priestess. I'm going to go ahead and straight up pop all my ults, just to deal with all her bodyguards. Because I know she heals them. Even if this attempt we die, at least we get rid of all her sort of bodyguard things. Well, most of them anyway. Okay, we did just get an Elixir of the Twisted, which I'm going to pop. Increases our critical spell chance. So I think that'll be pretty decent for us. Now, thankfully for me, Christina decided to wander around outside of the monastery, which I honestly wasn't complaining about because it was going to make our lives a lot easier without having to deal with her bodyguards. So we started throwing in our skelly boys, started throwing in our frostbats. We also had our spiders, and we were using the crossbow for majority of this fight as well. Just keeping our distance gave us that extra bit to sort of dodge and stuff. But she then decided to spawn in some bodyguards as well, but we were thankfully able to freeze her and stop her from healing them, which was just a very unintended side effect. Managed to pop the spiders out, and just like that, she got melted pretty damn quickly. So we smashed her out this time around, which is really grateful because it only took us about 3 attempts to kill her. Let's go. Got her. That was a super smooth fight, that one. Holy smokes, we demolished her there. I'll happily take it. What did we get from killing her? Candles, the wool thread, which we can now make, and the silver thread bag, which is huge. That 200 silver coin carry immunity is going to be massive. Alright, here we go. Tristan the Vampire Hunter. I'm going to try and get him actually back here to this corpse pile. See if I can get this corpse pile to help me out. Even if it is just a distraction. Oh shit, that hurt. Bro, stop going for me. Fight each other.
From my veins, I rejuvenate.
That corpse pile literally did nothing. Solid first attempt. He's got a lot more flaming attacks, which is really annoying. That's so fucked. That is so fucked. We had him there and I had no cooldowns left and he just beelined it straight for me. We had him. Oh. I literally like couldn't escape it. Like you can't escape that skill. We're on 5 health. I can't see where he is. That's it. Let's go. 1 health, baby. Let's do it. Oh, fucking hell. Talk about cutting it close. We've got no bloody blood left. Woo. We take it.
New knowledge acquired.
Merciless iron pistols too. Don't mind if I do. So from defeating Tristan, we now have the ability to sense the blood quality of nearby units. We got the greater blood essence that we can make and the great sword as well. Alright, and here we go. Maya, the Dark Savant. She is 3 gear levels higher than us, but we're going to have to give it a go. I already don't like these floating books business. I don't know what's going on with them. I guess we just need to try and sort of map out her moveset first. Okay, well that counter didn't work, did it? Okay, so I'm guessing that's a counter. Alright, I think next time we can take it, to be honest. I think I just need to swap some spells out because I don't think the counter is really worth it, to be honest. So Maya was proving to be quite difficult, and we died a lot to her. Honestly, I think she's the one that we've died to the most so far in this, and to me it just felt like hours of constantly dying. But when I look back at this, it definitely wasn't hours of dying. I was just being a little bit over dramatic, but still, I was going crazy trying to beat this chick. Fucking so close that time. And so I decided to change a couple things up, some spells, and thankfully we got a pretty decent run. And it was finally time to try and annihilate this lady. Let's go. Got her, finally. Oh, I'm so glad she's dead. That was very satisfying to get. Alright, so now we can get the study, which we can use to gain new recipes so we can make higher tier weapons and armor. And we got the scroll and the hanging shelves and the garden fencing. Let's go. We take those. Maybe this wasn't such a great idea. I thought I'd come out here to try and get the little fast travel point, but there's a bunch of the Draculans trying to kill me. So maybe, hopefully we can get the fast travel point ASAP and then get the hell out of here. God, I wish you could tame... I'm really hoping you could tame a Dreadhorn. God, they absolutely nuked that. Alrighty, so we've just gone ahead and placed our study down. Let's go ahead and unlock what we have available. Candle stands, some carpet. We've got the merciless iron pistols and the merciless iron longbow. Yeah, I don't have access to the guns, but we can make the iron longbow and then we can make the merciless iron longbow. So that's going to be our strongest weapon. We're not going to have much of a choice but to use the merciless iron longbow, so we're going to have to get used to using it. And there is the merciless iron longbow. Alright, Dr. Bones is back. She's gotten some cloth, wool, thread, some scrolls, a Wrangler's potion. We'll take it all. And with that, we might actually be able to make her a better set of armor. I then made my way out to the Iron Mine so I could try and fight Krieg the Undead General and Meredith the Bright Archer when I found something I really wanted. I did just notice we've got a 92 Brute just there. I want to take him back and get him converted into a minion. Just got to try and get him without killing him.
Do not resist. Bend to my will.
And there we go. He's now imprisoned. 92% Brute. I'll take it. Alright, it looks like Meredith has been through here recently, so hopefully we catch her. Okay, it looks like she's coming out. I mean, I don't even know if I need Krieg, to be honest. I'm doing some pretty solid damage with this bow. Until the fire came in. Alright, we got Meredith heading back into the mine, so I really want that 72% rogue blood, but we'll wait till she gets to Krieg. Hopefully she makes her way out there. There's probably enemies that she'll get caught on anyway while she's in there, so we just have to follow her. Don't mind if I loot this chest real quick while I'm here as well. Thank you. Carrion Swarm? That's a sick sounding new spell. Holy shit. That sounds badass. Oh, this is what we need. Commander Krieg is just absolutely nuking him. Let's grab that. Probably shouldn't have popped my ultimate when Meredith was still alive. Oh god, there's just more and more of them. I mean, we got one. We got one. I shouldn't have popped my ultimate on Meredith when we had the chance. I should have just let her fight Krieg a little bit longer, but that's... Okay, that went well.
I cannot. It is time to repair my equipment.
Oh, fuck. Well, we got Meredith patrolling the mines again, so we're just going to follow her. Capitalize on her fighting Krieg. Probably get another kill on her as well. See if we can get some blueprints to drop. Alright, here we go. I love how she didn't even do anything to him. Like, he literally took no damage from her. That's right, everyone go attack Krieg, just ignore me. Perfect, thank you, let me heal. Oh, fuck. Let's go, got Krieg as well, I'll take it. Woo! Meredith did absolutely nothing to help the situation. But it doesn't matter now because we killed him. We did also get the Reaper as well. So I'm a big fan of the Reaper, but I think we're going to try and use the daggers. Cool, so we've got the Merciless Iron Sword, the Merciless Iron Greatsword. We've got some Cordial Wall Panels, and I think that's it. We've got magic. Maybe we discover a new pendant. Take that. That's pretty good. I then made my way to Leandra, the Shadow Priestess, as we were going to need the ability to make a Shadow Stone pendant before we could get our new amulet. So we got to work at attacking her. Now, I hadn't actually faced this brutal version of her yet, so I didn't really know what to expect. Apparently, she summons out shadow clones that attack you, so that's not very fun to deal with at all. I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't really know what she does. I mean, she's obviously summoning a bunch of shadows, which is not fun. Now, at the time, I didn't actually realize that you could shoot or attack the shadows and they would not hit you, essentially. They would despawn. So, unfortunately, we did die on our first attempt, but we did a pretty solid job of whittling her down at first. So we plan to go back once again. The next day, I then returned back to Leandra, and well, you know how this process goes. We try to defeat her, we switch up some of our spells, we try different strategies, and ultimately it just ends mainly in our death, really. It doesn't change from that, unfortunately. So we did spend quite a bit of time trying to defeat her here.
so close. I got too greedy. I should have just waited for a spell. Fuck. Fuck. You're fucking joking. Oh. So after coming so close to killing her, I decided to give it one more shot. And, well, you're just going to have to wait and see for yourself. But I can tell you now, this fight had so far gone along for 3 days. We had attempted to try and defeat Leandra. 3 freaking days we had tried to kill her. Let's go. She's finally dead. Oh my god. I'm not looking forward to the future bosses. I can tell you that much. Woo! We got her. Let's go. Alrighty. So we can go ahead now and make ourselves a new Scourgestone pendant. And then we can also make the Pendant of the Warrior. So that should give us, I think, 6 total levels? Maybe 4? Don't quote me on that. So next V-Blood that we're going to go face is Sir Erwin the Gallant Cavalier. Because he apparently gives us stables. Now, he's a new boss. He hasn't actually... I've never seen this guy before in the game. So, let's get that made up. How much did we get? Yeah, we just got like 6 levels. Ring of the Spellweaver. Pendant of the Warrior. Yeah, 56. Alright, now we're in business. So, these guys are now lower than us. We can also face Frostmourne to get the claws now as well. I haven't even made the bag up for the first lot. Which makes me very excited. We've got the Stygian Awakening here and a passive ability slot there. Terra the Geomancer, Obsidian. I think that's a new material as well. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and fight the Cavalier. And then we're going to go ahead and come back to fix the castle up. Oh, just found an 89% rogue. I kind of want to bring him back to the castle to get him servitude. Maybe I can come back for him. Hopefully I can get him without. And so it was fine. And so it was time to face Sir Erwin the Gallant Cavalier. Now this was a new boss that I'd never faced before, let alone on brutal difficulty. So my game plan was simple. Spam him with skeletons and hope he attacks them instead of me. As you can see, that plan didn't go very well. Okay, this isn't working. So, after struggling to beat him a couple of times, I decided to switch up my spells as the current spells I was running weren't really working. So I had the genius plan to try and slow him down with Frostbat and Frost. I figured that would be a sound idea, and we actually did pretty solidly against him using this sort of build. We hadn't taken any damage and we had already gotten him to half health, so hopefully we could finish him off. Jesus Christ, alrighty. Let's go. I feel bad for the horse, but we got him.
That's not the reason why. There's to do and die. Taste of knowledge.
Defeat Octavian the militia leader and complete Act 2. What? Oh, did they get rid... Wait, what? Act 2? We've still got all of these. What do you mean? Octavian the militia captain's all the way up here. Why did we get the achievement for?
Not that I'm complaining, I'm just a little confused. But we take that, I guess. Oh, Guy is the cursed champion. I think this guy's a new guy. Yeah, I think he is a new guy. Alright, cool. Well, we got Sir Owen the Callant Cavalier, so we got the stables just as it comes up to daytime. Wonderful. Alrighty, guys, we've got that 89% rogue, but I've just spotted a 99% hound. So after we get this rogue up to the base, up to the castle, we're going to come back for that 99 hound, and we're going to turn it into a prisoner. Alrighty, and he's getting converted. So let's go ahead and get that hound that we just spotted, the 99% creature. I've got to make sure I don't fucking kill it. Okay, there we go. Can you dominate it? Yeah, you can. Let's go. Yep, it did let us imprison it as well. Wonderful. We're going to feed it a fat goby. So yeah, there's a fish here that... This one... increases or reduces the health of the prisoner by 0 to 100%. But it increases or reduces the blood quality of the prisoner by 0 to 2%. So if we can get a corrupted fish, which honestly is part of the new area, so I'm kind of tempted to just leg it up there. We're not that far from it. See if I can fish around here and see if I can find anything. But for now, we're going to spend some time working on the castle because my machines are everywhere. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. So we're going to work on the castle a little bit, and then hopefully through the night we can get most of the rooms set up. Alrighty, so we've done some changes to the castle. Just ignore this floor right here. Nothing to see here. So over here we have a tailor's room, so we can make our cotton balls out of this. We've got the tannery here as well. And then obviously our tailoring bench just here, which I'm honestly considering making another set of Hollowfang gloves just for our other servant. We can't make any of the next tier of armor because we need thick leather. And then over here we have our forge. It's very empty. And then just in here, we have our workshop area. Right now, what we're going to go do is deal with Bane the Shadow Blade. Imminent. Okay, that's him there. So, I reckon we could probably...
You are my enemy.
Okay, never mind. He throws lots of daggers.
Die in the dark. Darkness never ending. Into the dark.
Oh, I don't like this. Oh god, there's undead assassins and everything. We're just going to pop that because I don't know which one he is.
Spring the ambush.
Where is he? Is he just not part of them? I mean, I'm going to heal while...
From my veins,
I don't know what's going on. Do I just have to kill them for him to come back? Perfect. Militia guard. That dude just did 100. Oh, you're joking. We got stunned, then incapacitated. What a joke. Okay. Hopefully these guys can help out. He is on fire now. And I'm dead. That actually, because that would have worked massively in our favor if we hadn't. I mean, he did 2 take shots. Well, that's fine. We'll go again. I didn't realize they would just go ahead and all be skeleton boys. I didn't even drink my brute blood that I had brought with me. I'm an idiot. I then returned to Bane once again and went another round with him. This time, I don't know if it was just because I got lucky or what the case was, but pretty much the first one that I defeated turned into him, so I wasn't really going to be complaining. Oh, well that was easy. I don't know if that was the one he was or... There's a big difference compared to the last time we did it. Some more heroes decided to just fucking nuke them. Let's go. Bane Shadow Blade killed. Second attempt, I'll take it. Woo! And we did just get the daggers as well, so I do want to try those out. We also got the human form and a tier 4 unholy spell point. So what does that give us? Oh, it's the dash. Got Gretel the Glassblower, who's our next V-Blood, so let's head out there and get her. Alright, here we go. Gretel the Glassblower.
If you break something in here, I'll break you. You're a real piece of work.
Oh shit, that's a new ability.
These arms aren't just for crafting. What's a little cut?
Let's go, this should kill her.
Impressed?
We take those. 2 V-Bloods in one night on brutal difficulty. Let's go. I think we are 3 gear levels higher than it, but we're not going to talk about that. We're just going to ignore that fact. And with Gretel, we do get the ability to make mirrors, glass, and the Blood Rose Potion, which is going to be great for us to heal up with. So I'm going to break down a bunch of quartz while I'm out here. And then yeah, we'll see how we go and see if we can craft the daggers up. See if we can go kill Terra more as well. And here we go for Terra the Geomancer. I'm not sure what to expect from her since she is brutal. She does go into the Golem form. Here we go. I'm assuming this is granting her a shield. Oh, what the fuck? They all turned into golems. Okay, this is cool. That's a lot of golems. That didn't block anything either. Can I destroy these boulders? Okay, the boulders can get destroyed, which is good. Oh, we broke her out of it. Nice. Oh, shit. That was a lot of damage. Okay, so that blocked it. That's really good. Okay, we should be able to kill her here. Let's go! Taken out on the first try. She was actually she was kind of just a DPS check, really. But, I mean, I really enjoyed that fight. And from that, we got an illusion spell point. We got the gem cutting table, the siege golem stone, which we don't really need because it's PvP. We can make regular gems from crude gems and obsidian. I do like the golem, though. Shields allies in an area for 125% of your spell power and inflicts weaken on nearby enemies. And it does attack. I'm going to go Spectral Guardian. And from the books that we got, we did get... Oh, we did get the Blood Hunter boots. So let's unlock that, which is great. We did also... Oh, we got 2 other ones, but they are rubbish. So we can chuck that in the Devourer, get some extra scrolls, which is always a good thing. So we were just out here clearing some crates, heading to the market, and we found the library flooring. So I'm very happy about that. And a Merciless Iron Crossbow.
Okay, these crates is where it's at. We're coming back to these crates every damn day at this point. After getting lucky with those books, I then decided to head into the trading town just to spend some of this silver at the bookshop so I could hopefully pick up some more blueprints for stuff that I didn't already own. Ooh, do I want the tailor's flooring? I think I'm going to buy the tailor's flooring. I think that's a worthy investment, to be honest. Probably should have done this at nighttime, to be honest, but hey, we should be fine. Okay, I take that back. We're probably not going to be fine. Okay, finer than I was expecting. So I briefly returned back to the castle to unlock the new books that we had discovered. Now I also checked in with my servants, Bort and Dr. Bones, as they had returned from one of their expeditions, so we did get some extra materials and items from them as well, which I was really happy about. Alright, here we go. Frostmoor, the Mountain Terror. Let's see how this plays out. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. Okay, that doesn't work. Good to know. Alright, this is damaging. As if that hits me from that range. Okay, solid practice run. I'll take it. It's with the daggers, to be honest. They seemed. I then returned to Frostmoor once again, but this time it was on flatter ground. So I figured we'd be able to get some decent damage in with our daggers. So I set up a bunch of them behind him and then I popped the E-attack, bringing them all in to deal a crap ton of damage. I was very happy with how much damage the daggers were doing. But it unfortunately still wasn't enough this time around to deal with Frostmoor, the Mountain Terror. So we needed to return to him once more. Oh no, I was waiting for him to jump at us so we could hit E and get him back. Oh, I'm a big fan of the daggers. They're very fun to use. I feel like you've got to be very particular with your playstyle with them. So like they'll only work for this instance, for example, because he's really big. And well, you know how it goes. I die a couple of times against the bosses, change some spells up, and keep going until we defeat him. And that was exactly the case here with Frostmoor. Thankfully, he did turn around and attack me, but we did get quite a lot of attacks in during this time, and not a lot of hits actually hit us from him. So we were successfully able to whittle his health down low enough. Let's go. Got him taken out. I'm a big fan of the daggers. I'm a really big fan. They do a lot of damage. From defeating Frostmoor, we got the claws, which I'm very excited to try. The Iron Claws and the Dark Silver Claws. Is there no Merciless Iron Claws? Elixir of the Beast. We can make the Mountain Peak Bag. We can also make Thick Leather now, which is awesome. And we got a Frost Spell Point. So who's left? General Elena the Hollow. I think she's out in the Stygian place. Okay, I did also just find an Arctic bear down here. 88% creature blood. Honestly, I'm just going to take it home with me because it's a freaking bear. And I'm hoping I can put it in a prison cell. We'll find out in a second. So let us dominate it. Oh, it does. Can I then send it to a prison? You can. I got myself a fucking Arctic bear.
I hope you like rats.
Oh, that's so sick. It wasn't 100% or anything, but fuck, that was so worth it. No way. Look at this bear in the cage. Oh, I kind of feel bad for it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of feel a bit bad, but not bad enough to let it free. That's so good. So I went ahead and made myself up some of the Iron Claws, as well as some of the thick leather that I was going to need to make the next tier of armor, which I then went ahead and made as well. So I was going to make the Blood Hunter gear, plus the Crimson Templar gloves, because we didn't have the gloves for the Blood Hunter, but that was still going to give us a decent boost to our gear level. Let's try it out, see how we go. Okay, so it has 1 stack of puncture, 2 stacks of puncture, 3 stacks of puncture.
So these both inflict puncture, and then what does puncture do? Trigger a rupture, dealing 75 damage to the target and 50% damage to nearby enemies upon reaching maximum stacks. So you pretty much want to go E, Q, and then attack. I mean, we'll give it a shot, see how we go. Oh, that's cool. That was really cool. I'm a fan of the claws, but I think the daggers are still up there for me. I think they're better than the claws so far. I also found an 82% Brute Blood Militia veteran that I dominated and sent back to the castle as well. I then headed out into the vampire area where the Draculans are found to try and track down the V-Blood that I was missing out here, when I found a 91% Draculan on a Night Maiden. So naturally I had to go ahead and try and dominate her, not in that way, not in a vampire way, I promise. And get her back to the base, as we hadn't gotten a Draculan blood yet, and Draculan bloods, as far as I could remember, were very powerful to have. Oh shit, there's General Elena. Just gonna hide over here and heal myself up before they spot me. Yeah, okay, those minions definitely didn't help. I then returned back to her, just trying to deal with the damn minions. I couldn't even kill them, and she killed me once again. So obviously I needed to go back and defeat her one more time. However, this time I got her to about half health, and I discovered she has another little trick up her sleeve where she summons in an ice pillar. So I figured now was a good time to go ahead and try and heal myself, but little did I realize that she also heals herself while on the ice pillar. Not the, not the greatest thing that we could have gone through.
Be gone.
Okay, this might actually help for once.
From my veins,
Suffer
I
the cold.
rejuvenate.
The Legion of Noctum rises above. Borderon bends to my master's will.
Oh, come on, break the pillar. Let's go, we got her.
I'm sorry.
Those guards coming in at clutch at the end. God damn, that's nuts. Alright, so from killing General Elena, we got a Frost Spell Point Tier 2, a passive ability slot, the Altar of Stygian Awakening, some carpets, and Elixir of the Raven. So I went ahead and converted that brute that we got earlier into a servant as well for the Dunley farmlands, and I just admired my polar bear and my Dracula Nightmaid for the time being. I did try to convert the polar bear into a servant as well, but obviously it being a bear kind of made it a little bit impossible. Nonetheless, we were just going to keep it in the prison cell instead. I also went ahead and decided to turn the Night Maiden into a servant as well. However, before I wanted to do that, I did feed her back to full health and get a couple of blood potions out of her in the meantime, just to make sure that we did have some of her blood before we converted her into a servant. I then went ahead and started looking for more servants or more blood enemies that we could just keep in prison cells to drain their blood. I did find a 91% worker. I then also found another militiaman that was 78% warrior blood as well. So I grabbed him too. And a 72% scholar as well. So by the time I had collected those 3 new minions, my servants back at the castle were ready for conversion, and so Helena and Thelusi were born anew as vampiric servants that we could send out on missions to get a bunch of resources for us. I then also started converting all of the new guys that we got out and about into servants as well. The next night, it ended up being a blood moon, so I grabbed some of the Draculan blood that we had harvested from our Draculan, and I decided to head out and try and find Gaius, the Cursed Champion. Now, he was located in the Colosseum, which I honestly don't remember because we had ran through the Colosseum before, and I didn't see anything. He must be in the Colosseum. But apparently he was in there. Little did I know that Gaius was going to cause me some very painful headaches. So I went ahead, popped my potions. I also popped, the brute blood that I brought with me at 92%. So and this theoretically we have enough power to take him down 100%. So we got all those bonuses, and then it was time to face Gaius. Flag? Oh. Okay, I see now. I mean, this dude seems pretty damn badass.
Quickly now. Keep up. To the side. Let's go. No one escapes.
And as you can see, it was a bit of a tough fight. The arena gets smaller, it deals damage to you if you step out, and he just has a lot of annoying moves that are painful to dodge. So, unfortunately, I wasn't able to defeat him the first time around. It did give me a little bit of a sort of glimpse as to his moveset and stuff like that. But we returned back to fight him pretty much straight away. It was still the Blood Moon. I still had the Brute Blood and I wanted to capitalize on it. I did do some testing in the red part of the arena when it closed down and got smaller to see how much damage I would take. I did take quite a bit of damage from it, and I also wanted to see if he was going to take damage from it. I did get him pretty low this one attempt by popping the ultimate as well, so I did manage to get a couple of health orbs here, but unfortunately it was still the same result. He was able to defeat me once again. However, this time around I noticed something different. He actually did take damage from being outside of the arena. So we were going to try and figure out a way to use this to our advantage against him.
Prove yourself.
Come out, you bastard. Fuck off. Oh, you fucking bastard. Ah! I wasn't recording, but we killed him. Alright, we got the Twin Blades and some arena stuff. After defeating Gaius, we returned back to the castle as our servants had finished some missions. So we jumped into Dr. Bones' inventory, grabbed all of her stuff and sent her out on another mission before heading out to face another V-Blood. Alright, we're going to fight Raziel the Shepherd. There is an 89 Scholar Blood just there. I really want to get her out of there, but she's right at the front. So chances are she's most likely going to die. So we're going to see if we can get this guy. If we can kill him without killing the nuns, then wonderful.
Your arrogance will be punished.
But I don't know if that's going to happen.
Kneel before the light.
Well, that did absolutely nothing for me. Okay. Solid fight. We have 56 minutes to kill him. Otherwise, our buffs are running out. We didn't kill the Scholar, which is good news. And so I returned to face him once more. This time, however, I got unlucky and killed the Scholar, but I got lucky in another way by actually being able to defeat Raziel, the Shepherd, this time.
Kneel before the light.
Oh, come on. Let's go, just. Alrighty. Solid kill. We got a pendant. We just managed to kill him. I'm very happy about that. So from killing him, we get the Blood Spell Point Tier 2. We get the Jewel Crafting Table and the Cordial Stairs and Doors, which sounds really cool. I want to try the Carrion Swarm out. That sounds badass. That's cool. That's a really cool spell. Alright, just back at the monastery killing, and we got garden furniture and lanterns, which I'm actually really ecstatic for because that is going to be very nice for our castle. It means we might actually be able to start putting some lights and stuff like that around everywhere, which is what I'm hoping will be the case, because I'm currently out here also just harvesting up these cherry blossom trees as well, because I have a very high chance to drop their seed when you actually destroy them. Although, saying that, none of those seeds actually just dropped for me there. We did also just get a Moaning Lily seed. So, I returned back to the castle, unlocking the garden furniture and lanterns, and then I went around my garden area, placing some of the new garden furniture and the lanterns. This was one of the blueprint sets that I was missing, so I wanted to get all of this stuff down to try and beautify our garden area a little bit more and get some more decorations down. That looks nice. Alright. Here we go for Jade the Vampire Hunter. Let's see how we go.
Alright.
Now, Jade was annoying on standard difficulty, so I could only imagine how difficult she was going to be on brutal difficulty.
However, on popping my ultimate quite early, I did see that it did quite a lot of damage. We unfortunately did get exposed to garlic and we got caught in the sun, but we were doing some pretty solid damage to her, and on our first attempt, I was pretty happy with that. I returned to Jade the following night and messed up badly. I cancelled my fucking shield like an idiot. I can't believe I fucked that up. I had her there, and I cancelled my shield. She would have died. I can't believe it. I'm so fucking dumb. And well, you know how it goes. We tackle this again. Thankfully, I was pretty happy with the spell loadout that we were currently running. And I was actually quite surprised at how much damage we were doing to Jade.
One shot, one. Dance for me. Good.
Let's go. Killed her. And from killing her, we got the Alchemy Blood Press, which is massive. We're going to need that. We've got the Primal Blood Essence, Elixir of the Crow, which sounds really cool, and then the pistols as well. We did also just get the Chaos Dash from defeating the Vampire chick, the Vampire Hunter chick, so we can now dash twice, which is, oh, it's going to be so nice. Following the defeat of Jade, I then made my way to Octavian, the militia captain. Now, once again, I had already fought this guy in a normal run, however, I wasn't really too sure of his brutal skills. Plus, due to Brutal just adding extra health and damage modifiers, it made this fight a hell of a lot harder. So this was probably one of the strongest V-Bloods I've fought in a while, and I was slowly losing my sanity. My first attempt of him, though, went pretty well. Pretty solid first attempt, I'll take it. I didn't really know what his, I mean, it's good to know that damage from his bloody big jump attack, so that's the one we got to look out for. I also have to keep remembering to freaking pop my potions. I returned once again, however, this time I wanted to try and use my daggers against him. As he moved around a lot, I figured I would be able to recall the daggers into him quite a lot, dealing quite a lot of damage. Plus, it also made me slightly more mobile than using the bow as well. I mean, that did some decent damage.
But it wasn't really all for much, because he still was able to pretty much annihilate me. His little archer friend that he called in was just such a nuisance as well. I did manage to get him quite low one round, however his Blades of Spinning Death managed to finish me off quite quickly. And then it was just a slow case of slowly trying to learn his attack patterns, learn how to dodge, trying different spells and combinations to hopefully defeat him. Now this battle raged on for a few days. I just couldn't dodge the flame attacks. His greatsword attack as well, where he leaped up into the sky and dropped it on us, also just I couldn't dodge for the life of me. So eventually I switched out to a different weapon using the greatsword. The greatsword had a couple of attacks, two actually, special attacks that made you not invincible, but gave you an extra dodge frame to use. So I figured this would be a solid compromise. As well as that, I also switched to two shield spells to hopefully dodge and block all of his ranged and melee attacks.
To me.
Let's go. Got him with the sliver of HP left. Alrighty guys, so we went on a little bit of a journey and ventured out into this new area at the top, the Oakvale area. I've done a little bit of, I just pretty much wanted to get the way gates, so I came out here grabbing some stuff and resources along the way. We've got some of the new resources, Corrupted Oak, some Emery, Venom Sap. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a wander around out here, see if I can get more of these corrupted fish. We've got 10 of them. So I feel like some of our V-Bloods could potentially go to 100%. With this, I don't think I can actually mine this node either. Oh shit, that's a gong. Okay, we're going to get out of here. Yep, have a good day, sir. I'm going to leave you alone. That's scary. Just gonna pop that just to deal with whatever's coming that way. And I don't know what to drop. I want to pick up those corrupted flowers. Let's drop the fish bones. I don't really want to die here. Let's get out of here. Oh shit, I should have done that. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything is okay. Where are we now? We are Venom Mixing Outpost. Various plants, potions, corrupted flower, and schematic. So yeah, we've just run it in behind stuff, and I don't know what the emery does yet, but I mean, we are grabbing it. Ooh. I do want that flawless amethyst. Except I should probably not use the frickin' fishing rod to try and beat him. I'm going to take his blood. Let's go. Alrighty. Well, that went well. Let's grab what we can. So what does corrupted blood do? 25 to 50% reduced damage taken from corrupted attacks and gain 5% life leech, but you suffer 10% increased damage taken from all other sources. Now, during this time, I had also made some quite drastic changes to the castle, decorating it a little bit more, so we headed back to take a look at them. Alrighty, so we've made some very big changes to the castle, done lots of decorating, lots of changing around of things. This is our main boulevard. I'm going to go through it pretty quickly because you'll probably see us going through it. This is our little garden area. We've got some trees growing. We're going to have some more crops growing soon once we get enough seeds. We've got another little garden area here with some more trees growing. Little garden area coming along here. The base floor, nothing on the left side has changed. This is our castle heart location. So our castle heart is just in there. Over here we have our servants area. So all our servant coffins. I do want to figure out how I can get rid of this coffin or replace it with one of the opulence ones. But yeah, this looks really cool and nice. Over here is our prison. So we've got all these dudes. I brought this guy back because I want to see if we can actually convert him into a servant. I'm not entirely sure if we can. We've got this lurker guy that's 82%. So we're going to convert him. We've got a brute, a warrior. We've got another 99% hound. So if something happens when we feed this guy, we can always replace it with these guys. I would have loved to have gotten an Arctic bear, 99% blood, but it just wasn't meant to be. And then that's our worker. So that's our prison cells. These are still kind of work in progress. I haven't really finalized everything yet because there are still decorations and whatnot that I want to put down. You come upstairs here. We've got like a little pathway that takes you around everywhere. You've got in here our tailor's room. So this is once again very bare bones. But it does give us that room buff and it does give us that floor buff. So our machines cost less. This is our forge room. So a whole bunch of forging can go on in here. And then at the back here is our workshop room. So while we're here, we're going to drop off some of this lumber that we got. We've got a little courtyard area. And then in here is our jewelry area. So we can go ahead and craft a bunch of jewels. We can cut gems, all that sort of stuff. And then over here, we've got another treasury room. This is at the moment just for the gems. It will later down the line be for other storage, just so that we have it accessed on another floor. In here is our fancy ass throne room. Once again, still need to put some more decorations down, but I'm really happy with how it's all looking. We come upstairs. This is our very bare bones library. Don't have much going on up here for us at the moment, but it's a sign of good things to come. And we have our alchemy lab. I really like this room. This room is pretty much done. We're going to get an altar of Stygian awakening and see if we can put that just here in this area. This is going to turn into a garden area. Let's come down here to our prison cells though, because I do want to try and get our creatures at least to 100. Okay. So you can see here, feed prisoner. Increases or reduces the health of the prisoner by 0 to 100%. Increases or reduces the misery of the prisoner by 0 to 25%. But it increases or reduces... Oh, it reduces the blood quality of the prisoner by 0 to 2%. Oh, I did not see that part. Do we risk it? Let's do it. It's not a bad result. We didn't lose blood. We didn't lose the dude. All right, let's try this corrupted fish again. See how we go. There we go. 100%. And we got the achievement. A perfect test subject. All right, awesome. So, I don't know. Do we want to keep both of these guys? I feel like once we get the blood merlot, it should be fine. Let's just feed this guy one too. Feed it again. Okay, well, that answers that question. I do like this guy looking better anyway. All right, let's just take another blood potion. Cool. Honestly, I think we get rid of the bear too. I like him here, but we already have a 100% beast blood, so I don't think we really need to worry too much about the bear at the moment. I then ventured out to the ruins of Mortium to try and find General Cassius the Betrayer. Thankfully, he was already engaged with some of the dudes from the Bastion of Dunley, so we could do this a little bit easier. They did manage to get him lower health than we had anticipated, so I mean, I wasn't going to complain about that. The Draculans and everything like that as well was still fighting him, so I decided to jump in there and try and deal as much damage to him as I could, and hopefully with the help of these guys we would be able to murder him here and now. Alright, here we go. This should finish him if we pop our ultimate. Let's go. We take those. Totally didn't count on the paladins or anything to help us win there whatsoever. Why have I got a bonnet on? I did fish one up, but why am I wearing it over my goddamn badass looking helmet? Alrighty, so from defeating General Cassius, we now have the Elixir of the Bat, the Stygian Summoning Circle, which is what we wanted, and a new passive ability slot. I then returned back to the castle to place down the Stygian Summoning Circle. With this, we could use our Stygian Shards and actually bring in certain resources by defeating the monsters that it summoned. So this was going to be really handy for getting more seeds and stuff. Alright, we've just come to the Transcendum Machine Factory because we need to kill Ziva, the engineer. He's hoping we can defeat her on Brutal. I don't remember having a very good time against her last time I faced her. Okay, we've got a 90 Brute there. We're going to take him home and turn him into a servant, I reckon. Let's go. We got him. Let's send him back to the castle. He's going to make a wonderful servant. Alrighty, here we go. Ziva the engineer. I don't really... Ooh. I could be speaking out of my ass, but we'll find out. Okay, well, I feel like we already have the answer for what we're going to use against Ziva next time, because I don't think we're going to kill her this time. Much to my dismay, but, I mean, we know we're going to use the shield next time, because she has a lot of ranged projectiles. Definitely going to go with the shield. And after that, as you can see, it didn't really go too well for me, even after I switched out to a shield. And so, the descent into madness continued. I'm so done. Fuck's sake. And so after a few attempts of dying, because I didn't really do much else other than that, we finally gave it another go, and maybe feeling a little bit better about this time around, we decided to tackle her.
This is the part where you run. There. Damn it. What's wrong this time? Yeah. Hope this one doesn't blow up again.
Okay, so far looks like we're holding off here. Normally we'd be dead at this part. So I'll take it. Should have the flamethrower, I think, again.
Now this is fun. I call this the Iron Dragon.
Okay, we should be in the clear again. They should dodge us. And she should come over. And I think our Skelly boys are going to finish the job here. I'm surprised that didn't hit it. I'm very upset now. Why are there mutants? Oh, because I summoned them. I was like, I'm going to have to fight more things? Alright, here we go. She should be coming down here. That's it. She's dead. We got her. Finally. Let's freaking go. Woo. We take those. Now we can make radium alloy. The next stage of things. We've also got the fabricator and the yellow castle teleporter. Oh, hallelujah. Oh, we also got ancestral slasher shards as well. So after defeating Cjthecheesedj the engineer, I then headed to the small town to face Domina the blade dancer, and this pretty much went roughly the same as Cjthecheesedj. I needed to fight her a couple of times, learn her new attack patterns, her new brutal mode, and also just to clear out the town of all of the dudes that were there that were backing her up trying to also kill me, because it just seemed like everyone wanted to murder me. So we gave it our best shot, and unfortunately our first attempt ended in failure. However, we did do some decent damage to her, getting her to half health and triggering her second phase as well.
I love it when you struggle.
I don't like this game. I don't want to play with her anymore.
Heal.
Solid first attempt. I did die a couple extra times to her, however, I was pretty confident in defeating her. She was probably one of the easier Gloomrot bosses that I had faced before, and I kind of knew her attack patterns. So I kind of decided to use the terrain to my advantage, kiting her around all of the houses in the village. The only problem with that is that there were enemies that were spawning in every now and again to assist her in trying to murder me.
I'm gonna push you to the edge. Come, stay. Let's go for a spin.
And thankfully I was able to defeat her. However, she did manage to get a move off, so I had to dodge that, otherwise it might have killed us, and we were able to extract her blood. Alrighty, we're just over in the ruins of Mortium, because we're going to try and do some of these rift events so that we can get some Stygian shards, so that we can utilize the Stygian portal. We're going to just ignore these guys. Whoa, lady, chill the heck out. We're going the wrong way. So I'm also out here looking for any V-Bloods that we can get. I do want a Paladin to take home with us because they look sick, and I think having one as a servant just really helps nail that we're almighty and powerful. I also want to see if we can get one of these big dudes. Also, oh Jesus, I didn't realize I had such little health. Also back to the castle to see if we can actually get them as well. I'm going to jump down here. Probably a dumb move because Valencia is down here, and I'm hoping she doesn't aggro on us. I'm honestly, I'm just going to pop ult here, to be honest. This, I don't know what I hit, but it wasn't what I was supposed to hit. This is much harder when it's on brutal and there's things everywhere trying to kill you. Yep, that's exactly what you want to see. Alrighty, well, that went well. Also, where the hell do these enemies keep coming from? Bloody hell. Alright, so we've got one more of these gems to break, and then we can do them one in the middle. Net ourselves some decent Stygian shards. We've got 143 so far, which, I mean, it's okay. I think we need about 300 to farm them. But what I think our game plan should be is to just send servants out here, to be completely honest. We do have that one Draculan chick that we have that we haven't geared her up enough to send out here because we do need some extra stuffs. But once we get some extra armor or weapons, we're going to send her out here and she can farm the Stygian shards for us so we don't have to worry about coming out here. Alright, let's go ahead and kill this boss. So normally it's a boss that you have to fight. It looks like Tristan the Vampire Slayer. I'm not a big fan of Tristan. His little cocktails that he throws that blow up everywhere. So this is going to be a pretty tough fight, I think. I'm not looking forward to this. Yep, this is going to hurt. I also am assuming it still has its brutal abilities. Although it does look like we are doing more damage. It might just be because we're stronger and we're facing him now. Here come the fires. I don't want to bring these guys into the fight. I'm trying to avoid them.
Die.
Whoa, don't dash into it, you idiot. Oh, I was going to say, did I miss that? Alright, cool. We killed him. Let's go. Chaos Kindling. What is that? Bring this scroll to an altar of Stygian Awakening to unlock an Elemental Awakening. Huh, that's cool. And we got a bunch of Stygian shards as well as some health orbs. I'll take them. And I'm on fire again. Wonderful. Alright, we got another 91 Dracula just there. I'm going to try and get him. See if I can bring him back to the base. I don't know if I can convert him into a servant. But still, 91% Dracula is pretty good. Okay. Whoa, there's a lot of them. And I got charmed. Well, this is not going well. I did not want that to happen. Come on, come on, come on. Just need to send it back. If I come over here far enough, hopefully I can make the world event finish before it runs out. Alright, let's go. We got a 91% Dracula. I'll take that. I don't know if we can turn it into a servant. We'll find out when we get back. We're just going to go straight over to the event. Just hopefully pull it off. Just need to heal. Come on, we've got 20 seconds. I don't think I'm going to pull this off in 20 seconds. Just need to heal. I don't know if it stays active while we're here. I'm hoping it does. I didn't mean to kill that bat. It was a 92% bat. Where is this bastard? Let's go. Alright, I think that counts. Yep, looks like it. We got it. Woo! That was close. Alright, let's go back to the other place, get the other Stygian shards that we missed out on. We did get a spear shard, which is great. We're going to take that home with us for sure, because we need as many ancestral weapons as we can get our hands on. Yeah, 1200. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a pretty good, solid haul. Okay, so we just got a Chaos Kindling, so it increases our spell cooldown rate by 7%. Ignite deals 25% increased damage, and Chaos Explosions ignites enemies hit. So let's unlock that. Now with the Stygian shards, I then went ahead to the Stygian summoning circle and decided to summon in a treant, as I wanted a bunch more seeds for A, trees, and B, to be able to plant some more resources so that we could make a bunch of potions. As well as that, we were going to need the plant fiber to unlock the schematics as well, so that we could get all the recipes. I was able to defeat the blood treant, getting a bunch of seeds in the process as well. Ooh, Ghost Shroom is big. That lets us get started earlier on the Ghost Shrooms that we need for our next one. Aspen saplings, we already have a couple of. Plague Briar seeds, I'll happily take. What was the other one that we got? An Autumn Birch sapling. That's cool. I kind of want to do another one. Alright, easy. What did we get this time? Oak sapling, blood rose, aspen, sunflower. Not as great as the first time, but still pretty good. And I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the tree seeds. So after planting the new seeds that we got, I then went ahead and made up a bunch of radium alloys so that I could hopefully upgrade the castle heart, as this was one of the resources that we were missing from being able to upgrade it to the next stage, which would give us the ability to create a vampiric horse. Alright, let's upgrade the castle heart here as well. Boom! We now have 14 servant coffins, and we can get more floors as well, which is perfect. We can now start we can now start expanding the base a little bit more. We also converted over the guys that we got from Gloomrot. So we have Tyler and Jared, the most white boy basic names you could possibly have. So I went ahead and converted my horse that we had stabled over here into the vampire horse. This gave us the vampire horse saddle. I was feeding it some of our plants as well to hopefully raise its stats. I eventually subdued it, and we had ourselves a new vampire horse, which had the ability to do a lot more useful things than the standard horse. We could teleport with it, which was the main thing, and that was going to save us so much time. So I headed up back into the Gloomrot Wastes to deal with Angram the Purifier. We're going to see if we can get this abomination to fight him. It's just popped out of the river, so I'm going to see our luck with getting the two of them to fight. I'm mean, it's already taken a pretty big beating, but if it helps, it helps. I'll take what I can get. It is doing damage.
Welcome to the apocalypse. Burn. Exterminate the planet.
Oh, is it already dead? I think he's already killed it.
Warming up 9 times I die. From my
These damn little freaking... I reckon I would have been fine if I didn't get set on fire by the freaking scholar, to be honest. I think that would have gone really well. Oh, of course I'm out of fucking blood in the middle of a fight. Wonderful! And the fight's actually going decent this time. I'm like, why am I taking so much damage for? Yeah, because I'm out of fucking blood. I'm an idiot. Alright, we were heading back to Angram, and we've just found a golden chest. So we got some pretty good jewels out of it. We've got a corrupted skull one, which is really good. Hitting an ally skeleton causes it to explode after 2.5 seconds, dealing 40% damage. And then we also got a new Veil of Bones one, which allows us to dash through enemies and inflict condemn, plus heal allied skeletons. So, as it went, you know how it goes by now, I died a couple of times against the V-Blood, learning his skill set, just trying to defeat him, when thankfully I actually returned to him after fighting one instance, and he had actually held aggro from a mutant. So I obviously had to capitalize on this ASAP and finish him off. Thankfully I was at full health. So, just another perk of the brutal playthrough. You've got to capitalize on whatever bonuses you can get. So that's exactly what we did, and we begun our mission of trying to take him down finally. Let's go. You got to capitalize it on when you can, and that was definitely us capitalizing on it. I'll take what advantages I can get in this brutal run. Whew. I mean, I think we were going to kill him this time because we got the mutant blood and we didn't have to get, like, feed off it. And that extra ultimate cooldown was going to really help us out. So I feel like we still would have gotten him, but I'll take the extra help. The mutant coming out of the pond must have just kept these aggro. And from defeating Angram, we now have the Dawnthorn Regalia. We've got the mutated rat that we can make, the explosive box, and the Radiant Gruel. Woo, we'll take that. Alrighty, so a Rift Incursion has just started, so we're going to head over there, get that going, try and get some more Stygian shards without setting myself on fire in the process. That'd be swell. Okay, we've just found another Dracula Night Maiden, so we're actually going to convert her and dominate her, and then we're going to take her back and turn her into another servant. There we go. She can go back, and we can turn her into a servant too. Oh, shit. We have a 100 blood at the back there. We need that. It's another Night Maiden. That's not a servant. That's a prisoner. I'm just trying to get rid of as many of these guys as I can, so I can just have it be me and her alone for some sexy time. I'm trying to be really careful here that I don't kill her, while also trying to deal with killing everything else. All right, I think she's the last one, or at least we've got enough space here to be alone. Let me just heal up a little bit here before she fucking kills us. I'm very happy. This is our first 100% blood that we've actually found out in the wild. So there we go. And we also got a successfully charm a human that has 100% blood quality. All right, here we go again. We got our lesser blood soul here. I think it's... I actually don't have a clue who that is. Rufus? It's not Rufus the Foreman, is it? Once our spiders finish the job... Oh, shit. That's not good. We did get a Chaos Kindling, which is great. We've just got to go back and repair our freaking magic source now. I returned back to my castle to take a look at my study, and I had pretty much researched all of the weapons and the decorations. I was missing a magic and a couple of armor pieces, but I wasn't too stressed about them. So thankfully with that, I then made my way to my tailor room, where I went ahead and made myself up the Blood Hunter armor set so that we could increase our gear level as well as have a complete set made up. I did palm off the rest of it to our servants, and then I went ahead and made some blood potions out of the prisoners. I did want to try and cut down on some of the prisoners that we had, because I just wanted to turn some of them into servants and then just make up some space in the prison cages. Alrighty, we've just gone ahead and given our merciless weapons to our servants for some missions, because we're going to craft up some of these. Alright, let's go ahead and make that bad boy, and then we're also going to go ahead and make our whip too, and then that's all our radium alloy. Although I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of it still somewhere. Don't quote me on that. Alright, let's go. Cool. Alright, let's tackle some more V-Bloods, I guess. Alrighty, here we go. We're riding up onto the Cursed Village on our left. Nice and scenic. And then we're coming up into the Cursed Forest. We're going to try and find Ben the Wanderer. He's our next V-Blood. He's going to give us the cloak that'll allow us to see in the Cursed Forest. So hopefully that'll help us out. And, oh, we got an achievement as well. I'll take that. Drink blood from a 100% blood quality source. Here is Ben. We're going to go ahead and try and slow him down with our frost bats, so he doesn't run away from us. Because we haven't gone ahead and cleared any of the guys out here, so I'm going to just try and make sure that we don't lose him in this forest. Bro, fuck's sake, I hate this guy. Oh, especially when you haven't cleared the forest. There's just so much stuff trying to kill you. Of course he's in a freaking night lurker bloody nest. And he's running through the fucking village. I hate this V-Blood. Alright, come on, we got him here. Surely. I missed that. Let's not talk about that. Ben, get your ass back here. Oh, let's go. We got him. Hallelujah. So after defeating Ben, I then made my way to Ungora, the Spider Queen, after I had already made up my Shroud of the Forest so that we didn't get the mist effect over the map. And then it was time to face Ungora, the Spider Queen. I hate this boss. Hello? Hello? I'm in an egg! She put me with her babies! I don't appreciate that. Ouch. Okay. That hurt a lot. That wasn't fun. I was doing fine until the little baby spiders decided to come in and munch on me. And once again began the slow descent into madness. Dying against Ungora, trying to defeat her. I did try and switch up spells here and there to try and match it, switching to my Death Knight and my Frost Shield. She just spawned in a lot of little dudes, a lot of her little minions coming in compared to the brutal mode. We were doing some really good damage, getting her close to low, but it just wasn't enough to finish the job. Alright, here we go. This should be it. I don't want to count my chickens yet. I'm also not... But I think we should kill it. Oh, no, you bitch. Oh, let's go. Finally. I swear to God, every time this freaking giant spider always gives me trouble. Every damn time. But doesn't matter. We killed her and thankfully all our bags are still here. While I'm out here, I figured I'd go ahead and try and fight the other V-Blood that we've got here, Foul Rot the Soul Taker. Don't know how well this is going to go, but we're going to give it a college try. So you should be just in this village somewhere. The best thing is to just try and make sure that no other spirits are nearby.
I'm going to run you down!
Let's see how we go against this guy.
I'll hack you apart! I'll hack you apart! I'll hack you apart!
Of course I pop it when he's popped his freaking shield. God damn it. Alright, here we go. He's one hit. Let's go! First attempt. Woo! We take those. We take what we can get on this brutal run. And from him, we got the Spectral Dust and the Banshees. So we've got a couple more up here in Gloomrot, but I think I might head back and make some gear first. So I headed back to the castle and went ahead and made myself up the new set of armor that we had unlocked, which was the Dawnthorn. Now, I was lacking a little bit of silk, but thankfully I had my looms going full speed, so we were able to craft the full set of Dawnthorn. I then went ahead into my alchemy lab and decided to test out the vermin nests to try and get a bunch of silk as well as mutant grease, and then I was able to finally finish my armor set. Alrighty, we've got ourselves our new set of armor, the Dawnthorn, so we can chuck all of that on. We're now at gear level 67. So now we're matched with these guys, Albert and Wilfred, and we're one gear level lower than Cyril the Cursed Smith. And oh man, I do not miss fighting this guy. Before heading back out to the Cursed Forest though, I spent some time on my castle. Alrighty guys, and we've made some extra adjustments to the castle. I've expanded this little tiny bit down the bottom here, so this should pretty much be done. We're going to just decorate now, which I'll do a little bit later. We've gone ahead and built this room down here in the basement, and this is essentially our vermin nest lab, because we can actually farm spiderlings and eventually mosquitoes once we get that unlocked for all the pristine hide and the silk that we will need in order to make all our gear and stuff like that. So I've set up this little area. It's also got some graveyards, some tombs or whatever, so we can also farm the banshees down here as well. So I spent a little bit of time making this up. I think it looks pretty cool. We've also got this room up here, which is probably just going to be an entrance room for this, to be honest. I don't really use this entrance all that much anyway. It was then time to head back out to the Cursed Forest to face Albert, the Duke of Belladon. So the giant Froggo was going to give us the frog form as well as the Mintery if we could defeat him. That was a very big if. I remember being able to defeat this guy quite easily on normal. Brutal, however, is a complete different monstrosity, and I obviously struggled defeating him, as I have for most of the bosses. I don't think the only one that we've defeated on one attempt was Foulrot the Soul Taker. I don't remember defeating any other ones on the first attempt. Albert, he was a tough one. He summoned in frogs, he did a huge area of effect attacks. I was slightly losing my mind over here, but I persisted. I had no choice really. Thankfully, through that persistence and dying to him multiple times, I had figured out most of his attack patterns, and I was able to deal with his little minions that he summoned in, bringing in my own minions as well as a bunch of area of effect spells to try and help deal with him. I also did run the invincible spell, so pretty much it does make you invincible for the duration that you cast it for. So I figured that was going to help us out, and I was able to dodge his attacks and his huge barrage of spit, and thankfully through just sheer persistence and totally not losing my mind and defeating all of his little minions, I was able to bring him down low enough to finally defeat him. Oh man, it was a tough fight, and you know, I mean, I only died like maybe 5 or 6 times to him, but I tell you what, you gotta have a strong mental game in order to survive that, and I was cutting it freaking hell of a close. Thankfully, I was finally able to defeat him. After defeating him, I then made my way to Cyril the Cursed Smith. Now, I generally struggle a lot with this guy on normal, so brutal was... I already could tell it was just going to be a shit fight to try and kill him. And already within a few moments, I had gotten my butt handed to me drastically. Hello, sir. I do not want to tussle with you. Goodbye. I am on my very merry way. Please leave me alone, Mr. Behemoth. I do not want a piece of you. And as you can imagine, the dying continued for quite some time. It took me a while to try and get my bearings against this guy. I did try multiple builds, different weapons. Ultimately, I just couldn't have any luck. I also just plainly missed my ult right in front of him. He managed to dash back and freaking dodge it, which was super annoying. And the dying just continued. He was hands down so far the hardest V-Blood that we had faced up until this point. Look at the amount of deaths we had against him. This was all of them. I spent so long trying to defeat him, when finally I had a little bit of luck on my side.
You need a lot of work.
Oh, finally! Finally! Oh, man, finally. Oh, I cannot wait for Adam and Dracula. Holy shit. Oh, Cyril, mate.
New knowledge acquired.
Act 3, complete on brutal difficulty. I'm bloody complete too. I'm done. I'm so done. Oh, man, 4 days he took us to kill. 4 days. After defeating Cyril, I then made my way back out into the new area. I also picked up a new servant along the way as well, having a 77% Viper blood, which was great. I figured this would be a good way to get down into the Silverlight Hills. However, before we headed down into the Silverlight Hills, I did manage to find myself an alchemist that had the Scholar blood as well. So I picked them up and brought them back to the castle as well as our new slave. Why does it sound like there's a V blood of you? Oh god, that's because there is. Oh god, I'm sorry. Please leave me alone. After escaping with my life, I then found my way to the Silverlight Hills silver mines, where I was drastically destroyed by all the workers in there. So we obviously needed to head into here and try and deal with the Overseer, so I freed a bunch of prisoners and was hoping that they were going to help me defeat him. I should have probably cleared out the enemies first, but that's fine. Oh my god, they serve as a valued distraction. Okay, they distracted for a total of 2 seconds. It looks like they just keep on coming. I don't remember them ever doing that before. Maybe it's just a brutal only thing? I mean, that was a very sloppy fight, but I'll take that as a first attempt. So after the first death, I then hastily returned back to face Sir Magnus the Overseer, and well, as you can see, it was a pretty successful run. I changed a couple of spells up, and thankfully the constant stream of slave workers coming in actually really helped me, and they weren't as detrimental as I thought they were going to be. Let's go! We did get a recipe for the Amulet of the Arch Warlock, which is massive, because we can take that to the Anatheum. Oh, let's go! Another book! I got no fucking inventory space, though. Let's drop the wool thread. I don't need that all that much. I thankfully had managed to grab about 1,000 silver ore before returning back to the base and starting to sort out my very full inventory. We did get the new recipes from Sir Magnus, so we now have the wide storage shelves, which was massive, and we were going to use that for our storage solutions. But first off, I wanted to get some dark silver ingots made up, so I chucked all the necessary ingredients into the furnace and let them cook. Alrighty guys, so we are back in Silverlight Hills. We've got our dark silver daggers that we've just made up. So, and we've just found this 73% cleric, which we are going to take back and turn into a servant. Just need to pop that. Thank God that attack missed me and hit the wall. Otherwise, I would not have gotten that off. I also found a 75% warrior knight out here, and I just really like the way these guys look, so I figured we'd grab him as well. Later that night, while out killing, I managed to find some dark magus leggings as well, and then I ventured into the city, where I stumbled upon a 92% brute blood. Obviously, I had to add this guy to my collection. As much as I want to drink his blood, I think we're just better off sending him back and turning him into a servant. Alright, let's send him off. Oh, there's a 77% knight. Let's kill these guys. 70, yep, okay, we're just going to kill this guy. Oh my god, there are so many guys. I'm just going to pop ulti. And of course I pop it out straight into the group of riflemen waiting for me. I should have just taken the 75. I don't think the extra percent is going to be worth it at all. Oh, get out of town. 100% rogue just there. Where the hell is my servant? Oh, it must have died. Okay, we're going to follow this rogue. 100% rogue. There is no way we turn that down. I'm just going to make sure that there's nothing else patrolling this way. It's with a light weaver, which is going to be really annoying to try and kill. Alright, give me a fucking break. Why are there so many patrols? For the life of me, cannot find that 100 rogue. That 100% rogue blood, which I'm kicking myself for. I'm so annoyed that we didn't get that. Alright, no luck finding that 100% rogue, so we're just going to go ahead and fight Le Baron. I don't remember what we're going to run. Maybe we just run a Chaos Volley and a Skull. Let's see how we go. I ended up changing one of my spells to the Blood Rite, just in case we needed to try and counter any of the barrels. I didn't know whether or not we could use this spell on the barrels, but I mean, we're about to find out, I suppose.
The guest has arrived.
Okay, the counter didn't do anything. So as you can imagine, the rest of this fight didn't really go too well. I ended up just backing out and resetting it by making my way over to the stairs. So thankfully we weren't going to have to die and respawn and try to make our way back here the old-fashioned way, which made things a lot easier. Hey, we found a carriage. We haven't found one of these in ages, so we're going to go ahead and get this done. I've got to deal with this freaking cleric though. Before she heals everyone up. Okay, finally. Let's take a look in our carriage and see what we got. Oh, not bad. Not bad. Let's go. Oh, God. Did we get everything? We did. So we got some grapes. We got the jewels. We got a sanguine sword. Silver. Oh, there's more freaking dudes. My God. Get a life. Stop patrolling the freaking area every 2 seconds. Go away. Do something fun with your lives. Oh, fuck off. After the carriage, I returned back to the Baron, only to get stunned by more barrels, so thankfully I was able to just reset the fight by going up to the stairs. It did take a couple of attempts just to sort of figure out how I was going to deal with the barrels. I was also hoping to just use the daggers to deal with them, because they were our strongest weapon that we had at the time, made from the dark silver. Thankfully, a barrage of 3 of them was actually enough to deal with 1 barrel, so we were actually able to stay pretty safe. And slowly but surely, we were able to whittle Baron de Bouchon de Sommelier down to a smaller amount of health. Thankfully, I was cutting it freaking close with these barrels, though, I can tell you that much. My spider also got stunned by the barrels, and then the baby spiders got countered by his whirlwind attack as well, which kind of cancelled our ultimate, which wasn't really fun for me, I can tell you that much. He had a baller of a time, though, jumping over all these barrels. I was on a sliver of HP left. Thankfully, none of the barrels actually came down my lane, and I was able to finish him off. Let's go. Got him. 20 billionth time is the charm. We take him. So, from killing him, we get the ability for, rural garden fencing. Never know when you're going to need that. A barrel? A barrel. Some blood merlot, which is going to be great for our prisoners, and then the blood merlot amulet, which is even better. Alrighty, guys, and you won't believe this. The rogue 100% blood is just there. After all this time, we've finally found him. He's surrounded by an entourage of, well, lots of things, but we need to get him. Are they just going to circle around each other? It definitely looks like it. Alright, let's deal with that guy first. He's the weakest, and we'll deal with these lot. Oh, great. That's not what we wanted to see. Oh, you're fucking kidding me!
This cannot be the
How did he hit me from that range? Get stuffed! I was behind the damn tree! Okay, we've also just found a 100% worker. Okay, here's the 100% worker. I'm just trying to find a decent spot where I can... Ah, fuck. Okay, we've got the villager. With the 100% worker blood, we need to get to our bag without attracting too much attention. Ah, fucking too late. Doubly too late. This is not what you want to see. That's not even me right bag. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's just try and... Oh, fuck. Everywhere we go, there's just more dudes. It's just more dudes. Oh, that was the wrong spot. That's going to kill our worker. Oh, it didn't. Oh, fucking hell. Get stuffed. I'm pretty sure that kills our fucking Vlad. Oh, that, yeah, there he is there, dead. Fuck me. Oh, these bastards. There's so many of them. Fuck off. Alrighty, guys, and we are back. Now, I've built a little treasure room. I've tried to build one in each area. So, I've got one there, and then in the workshop one. I did build this little spot for one as well. But honestly, I think I'll just use that one. They're pretty much right next to each other, so I don't think I need to worry all that much about having an extra treasure room. We can just chuck down an extra grinder or whatever else we want to fit in that workshop room, because we do eventually get the advanced lumber mills, and they might not fit unless we make some space for them. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to decorate the forge room a little bit, because it is very dark in here, and I'm not the biggest fan. Like, these candles alone make this room stand out so much more. I also need to go ahead and adapt all of the new storage solutions that we've got to make some extra space, because we are running out of space. That was a terrible example. As you can see, we're running out of space. We've got a bunch of books and stuff like that. Our alchemy is very full. So I do want to go ahead and try and expand our storage, considering we did beat the guy that gives us all the storage stuff, the guy that was in the silver mines, Sir Magnus the Overseer. Alrighty, so we've spent about a day sprucing up our other areas. So this is our tailoring room now. I just added some extra decorations, some extra lighting. I just hated how dark everything was. We've got our treasure room just here for this area, and then we come over here to our forge area. So we've got our forge area, we've got our treasure room just here. We've got a fireplace looking nice and cozy, all our smithing stuff. These are just for decoration over here. And then we've got our workshop just here. I am pretty happy with it. We could probably stick a brazier in the middle of this room, but for now we're just going to leave it. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's our upgrades to our new areas. What I'm thinking of doing now is probably the library, just to get that up and running, because that is going to be very important for us to get up and running. So we're going to need to get that ASAP so we can start unlocking the Nathium, start unlocking some of this extra research that we haven't unlocked yet. So if we come upstairs, here is our library. This is also not finished. It was just taking me a very long time, and I wanted to get some V-Bloods, and I also want to try and unlock the Anathium before I finish this off. So it's a nice little cozy with some bookshelves. I just kind of like the vibe of building this. This place, this side is a little bit darker. We didn't actually record it because I had stopped recording. We did actually get, well, I thought we did. Did we not get him? No, we did. There he is. The 100% rogue as well from the other couple of days ago. So we got him in there as well, which is going to be great. After fixing up the castle, I then geared up with my new Blood Merlot amulet and my new armor. And then it was time to face Henry Blackbrew, the Doctor, so that we could go ahead and unlock the Anathium, so that we could get the final tier of research going on. All I needed to do was make my way into Gloomrot, which I happily did, and then it was time to face Henry Blackbrew. I had no idea what spells I was going to use, as I figured the brutal version had changed a little bit, but not a crazy amount. So I did kind of know the fight because I had suffered so many times trying to defeat him on normal. Popped my potions, and then we were ready to go against Henry Blackbrew. Alrighty, 930 health. Let's see how we go. Probably going to use the bow for him, I feel like, but let's do this. I don't know if we should have a shield or not. I feel like a shield's probably a good call. Oh shit, okay. You know what? I think I will put the shield on. Because yeah, I think he did fire energy bolts. Just gotta find the right moment to do it. Let's go Skelly boys. Okay. You know what? I might reset here. Let's just reset. Alright, round 2. Let's try this again.
Expect no mercy. My pity is long spent.
He's already got the lasers out. And I just walked into that one.
Strike me now. Not magic, but science.
That's a new one.
Strike me now. At my genius.
I don't know what's going on right now. I'm scared.
Try me now. I have ripped the lightning from the sky. No. At your peril. The power of God has found Strike me now.
Oh no, my skeleton triggered it.
The storms at my fingertips. I'm brilliant.
Let's go. Come on, hopefully we can kill him here, otherwise we might be in a bit of trouble. Oh, let's go. We take those. First attempt for Henry Blackbrew. Oh, fuck yes. That felt so good. Normally I can't beat this guy, but doing it on Brutal? Woo! That felt good. Alright, that gives us the Anathium, which we can now use to get the next tier of technology, which is phenomenal. We also got the large fountain, which I'll take it. There it is there, the Anathium. We've got the redistribution engine, which sounds funky as, the luminescent mushroom terrarium, which I'm going to make lots of, and the schematics. Alrighty, we now have the Anathium built, so we can start unlocking some of the bonuses we've got. So, cabinets, check. We've got some new curtains, we've got a large fountain, we've got the Sanguine Sword, which is our next upgrade, and then we've got 2 new amulets. We unlock those, and we also have Maleficent Scholar Gloves. Perfect. We're also going to send our servants out on some missions. So hopefully we can get some more money, we can get some more schematics, some more blueprints. So we will send Gideon here. That is a very nice looking horse mount. Alright, we're just heading into Silverlight. Fuck, they know I'm a bloody vampire. After making my way into Silverlight, I decided to hit up the various shops just to see if there was anything worth grabbing. I did grab some Maleficent armor from the bookshop vendor, and then I went to work at looting everything in the town before returning back to the castle and unlocking the new books that I had brought back with me, such as the slashes, a new amulet, and the 2 extra pieces of the Maleficent armor, which was wonderful. We only needed 1 more and we actually had the full set, so I was pretty happy about all of that going on at the moment. Now, it was at this point that I discovered we had a slight problem. We were slightly bottle capped. We needed gold ingots to upgrade our weapons. However, to get gold ingots, we needed to kill Azariel, which was level 82. So the next few bosses that we were going to fight were going to be quite a few gear levels above us. Precisely about 4 of them. So we decided we were going to head out to try and take on Stavros the Carver when I found some corrupted crows out here in this new area. And I'm not going to lie, I really like the look of them, and I kind of wanted to bring some back to the castle just to have some corrupted crows chilling in some cages near the throne room. However, I did find a carriage out here as well. It was conveniently unguarded, so I got to work at destroying it, and hopefully we could get a bunch of loot from it in the process as well. Come on, be good loot. Oof. Okay. Sanguine Reaper, nice. We got some new jewels. We got Ember Glass. Chaos Barrier. Ooh, Undead General Helmet. I think that alone makes it worth it, to be honest. What does the Undead General Helmet look like? Okay, that's pretty sick. I am very happy with that. I will happily take that. Lol. We're a bunch of sheep. Okay, we've got a Treant fighting Stavros the Carver. We're going to try and capitalize on this as much as we can. Except I'm pretty much out of blood. Let's pop out Draculan. Okay. I didn't even get any health. Oh, this was a mistake. Let's just loot what's left here and we're just going to keep walking. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Well, that went well for a first attempt. I don't think the Treant even did any damage to the dude. Little did I know that I was going to be stuck on Stavros the Carver for quite a while. Obviously, he was quite a few gear levels higher than me and, well, I wasn't using the right blood type, obviously, to begin with, because you kind of need corrupted blood type to take less corruption damage. However, my brain particles did not realize this at the time, and I figured, well, I might as well use the rest of my 100% Draculan blood to try and do some damage. Now, there were occasionally enemy patrols from the Silverlight Hills, so it consisted of a couple of riflemen, some brutes, sometimes some clerics and stuff like that. So thankfully they did kind of get involved every now and again, you just kind of had to time it right. But, I mean, I was still just not dealing enough damage to kill him. We did manage to get him down to half health one time, but that was very short-lived. He did also kind of glitch out. I don't know if it's just because there were too many skelly boys around him. But, yeah, he did 600 damage to us in one attack, so things weren't looking too well for me. Alright, and we're on our way back to the Carver dude, and we've just found another carriage. I really need to try and find where my shit's gone, because I don't want it to despawn. So, let's grab this carriage and get more loot. Oh shit, that's a 95 corrupted wolf just there. We're going to see if we can get that wolf back to the base. Alright, what have we got inside of the caravan? Let's find out. Ooh, that looks fancy. Potion of Rage. We take that. We take that. Headman's Decapitator. We take those. I don't know if it's really worth it. We take these, that, and that. Alright, cool. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm staying well and truly over here. Well, this is the best we've done so far, so I'm hoping that we get some guards coming in or something. Okay, I'm glad that he's on the other side of that. Oh, talk about saving me. Well, I mean, I might have jinxed it. They might not save me. They could forsake me, but let's see how we go. Hopefully we can get them attacking and helping me out. I'll take that. Oh, fuck, come on. I thought I was going to get away from that. I've still got my dash, though, thankfully. Skelly boys, I've still got my ultimate as well. I've just got to be careful on when I use it. Let's go. I think we got him here. No! Oh, you're fucking joking! He was one fucking hit. You're kidding me. He killed all the dudes even, so they didn't get the hit off. He was one hit. All my skellies were dead and I didn't pop my fucking ult. Let's see what we've got inside the carriage. Number 3. I will happily take these off their hands. Some books, some of that, some cunning daggers. I'll take the gems, I guess. I really need to just come back here and loot everything that's around us because there's so much stuff and I just need to kill this guy and then I'll be happy and then we can come in and we can loot everything. That's all I need to do. Just beat this one freaking dude. Oh, yo, we might actually get this. Is this the time? I think this might be it. If they finish him, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. They did!
The sap.
They finished him! Let's go! I still had my ultimate, but I'll take it. Oh, I'm finally free! Finally free! Fucking look at all this loot. What am I gonna do with it all? Oh, he's dead.
I must make room if I want to carry that.
He's dead. I'm so happy.
There's no space in my inventory.
Alright, well, we need to come back here and just get as much stuff
My bags are
of this as we can because I don't really want to lose it all. I don't know if we go back to base and come back if it'll still all be here, but what did we get from killing him? Weapon coatings, Purple Castle Teleporter, the Advanced Sawmill, and another Chaos Spell Point. He was 4 gear levels higher. Like I said, I don't know where we're supposed to go from here because we can't make anything until we get gold ingots and the ghost yarn. Okay, we've just had a 70 crow come down. I'm gonna tame it. Dominate it, I should say, because it looks sick and I want a corrupted crow prisoner. Oh shit! We just returned. We've got a 98% warrior here. We need to take him back. I hope we have a fucking prison slot, to be honest. Let's go. We got him. I hope we have a prison cell empty. Yep, that means we do. Let's go. 98% warrior blood. We will take that. That's our highest warrior blood now, I think. No, we don't have an empty cell. Oh, fuck. Do we have to walk him back then? It's a very far away, though. We should be able to just actually take that path and get pretty close. That shouldn't take us too long. I just kind of wish I had my horse with me. All right, let's begin the long journey. So after returning back to the castle, I went ahead and destroyed my 96% warrior blood, chucked this guy in, fed him up to get his health back up to full. Thankfully, I did have some of the corrupted fish that I was going to feed him and see if we could hopefully get him to 100% warrior blood. Fed him a fish, he went up 1%. Fed him another fish, he went up 100% and lost half his HP, which is perfecto. We could not ask for a better result, giving ourselves a 100% warrior blood. I'm going to move the crow too. I'm thinking I might put them next to the throne or something like that, just because they look fucking sick. And I mean, what's more vampire-y than having a crow guard your throne? Alright, let's see if we can get the wolf to 100% corrupted. Not that I'm really sure if you'd want corrupted 100%. Oh, that's not good. Alrighty, so we've just finished transferring all of the materials and resources and stuff like that that we ended up getting over in that section back to the base. So I am pretty happy with that. We got a shit ton of stuff. We got a lot of seeds, which are really good. We got a lot of corrupted oak, which is also really good. We got quite a little bit of emery. We got some of these ember glasses as well. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now we also got the ability to produce the advanced sawmill. So we're gonna dismantle these ones here. And we're going to see what this looks like. I don't know if it's worth us building two of them. I don't know if we have the space to build two of them. We'll dismantle these two and we'll see. And there is the advanced sawmill. I mean, probably not. Kind of like it. It looks sick though. Alright, so corrupted oak gives us planks and that venom stuff. So we have a shit ton of corrupted oak. So we're going to go ahead and load this bad boy up and get all of the venom stuff that we can. I don't know what we're going to use it for yet. Don't know that part yet, but we're going to get as much of it as we can. So let's take all of that. We got a lot of it just from running around trying to kill freaking Stavros and all the treants, all the trees getting caught in the misfire and all that sort of stuff. Hell, I don't even know if this is all going to fit. Oh yeah, we're fine. Just. Okay, so this gives us the venom sap. I don't know what we use this for, but we have a shit ton of corrupted oaks. Nothing else that we're going to do with it, so I might as well. Okay. Cool. We've got both new potions. We've got the Sanguine Reaper and the Sanguine Twin Blade. And I then went ahead and placed some of the new lampposts that we got around the castle, just to add a bit more ambient light here and there. I feel like these lampposts really added something to it, so I was really happy that we got these. I then went ahead and decided to take a look at the Elemental Awakenings, as I hadn't really gotten all that many. I had a bunch of Stygian shards that I figured we could just use to unlock a bunch of them. We had gotten the Stygian shards from sending our servants out on missions, and so I decided to unlock majority of the passive abilities. Some of these were really cool, and with them we could alter some of our builds quite drastically to result in a lot more damage being done. So I was very much looking forward to playing around with this. This is a pretty big one, increasing your current blood type by 8%. That means our brute ones would become 100% and stuff like that, so that's kind of tempting, but I also like the primary attack speed by 7%. I'm going to put that on for now. So after messing around with the passive skills, I then went ahead and took on Rulfred, the village elder. However, I did not hit record, but I did manage to defeat him after about 4 tries. He did kill me before we managed to suck his blood. But
alrighty guys, so we've got 10 days left in this 100 days challenge. So I don't think we're going to get to Dracula. We're also probably not going to be able to finish our castle, so that kind of gives us a reason to do a 200 days. If you guys would be keen to see that, I would love to do a 200 days on Brutal.
So after discussing that, I then made my way to the Cursed Forest to deal with Matka, the Curse Weaver. We were going to need to defeat her if we wanted to rank up our gear. I hadn't really fought her in a while. I didn't really remember what she did, and she also turned me into a pig, which isn't very helpful, and we had to dodge exploding mosquitoes and a lot of lines running across the ground that wanted to kill me. So thankfully we were able to get her to half health, but she did unfortunately defeat me. So I felt like it was a pretty solid first run. We were just going to run it back and go again. Oh, got hit by both of those. That's not what I wanted. I tried to dodge that. I pressed the wrong button. I'm a pig now. Just got to dodge everything. Thankfully the sun... Okay, it still does damage. Let's go. We actually just stopped for a second and stopped trying to DPS check her. She was actually okay. We just had to literally pile on the skeletons on her. But we can now make the ghost yarn and we can now make the advanced loom as well. Yeah, screw it. Let's see if we can take him on. We'll give it till the morning. So after defeating Matka the Curse Weaver, I then made my way to Terraclaw the Ogre, figuring why the hell not? Let's try our luck. He is 5 levels higher than us, but we defeated Matka alright, so I figured we'd be alright against defeating Terraclaw. I did run Undead Skelly Boys as well as Chaos Volley and my daggers, because I felt like the daggers would do a crap ton of damage to him. And, I mean, lo and behold, he did kind of get the best of me, considering one of his ice throws did literally 70% of my health. He downed me pretty quick. So I just spent the rest of the night trying to defeat him. It obviously didn't pan out very well because we did not beat him, but we were still 5 levels down from him, and I feel like we were doing a pretty solid amount of damage to him. I also kind of didn't remember his moveset, so the fact that we were getting a chance to actually remember it before properly fighting was kind of helping as well. So unfortunately it was morning time and I called it quits, headed back to my castle to grab some of the ghost yarn that we had so desperately needed, chucked that into the fabricating machine so that we could get our new armor set, get that all made up and increase our gear level, which was going to make the fights slightly easier. Also, considering we had the full set of the Malefica, we were going to get an extra level as well. So I was very excited to finally be able to do that. After gearing up, I then made my way back to Terraclaw the Ogre. Okay, we've got our weapon imbued now. We are... Oh, it doesn't actually go to your other weapons. I'm going to go ahead and chuck on the Unholy Coating here too. Just so we make sure that we've got multiple options if we need them. And let's see how we fare against Terraclaw this time around. I feel slightly stronger. I don't know if it's just in my head or what, but I mean, it does look like it's just because the color of his health bar is different. I reckon. It definitely feels like we're doing a lot more damage to him. I can't believe out of all the gaps in the freaking ice, that's the one I get hit by. We didn't have this. We were so close. I thought we had him there. Oh shit, that was close. Alright, I think we can get him here. Let's go. Yes, there it is. Woo! I honestly didn't think we were going to make it that run. I took a little damage and I was like, oh! Well, we got him. Terraclaw the Ogre has been defeated. Obviously, the new armor is helping out massively. Alright, cool. Terraclaw the Ogre has been defeated. We now have the advanced tannery, which is perfect. And then I'm going to try and take on Lucille. All right, we got this gold chest here in this tree hollow, so we're going to grab that real quick as well. What do we get? Yeah, decent stuff. Can I equip that? Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Saves us in inventory space. Okay, Lucille is just in here. I don't know if I should have brought Corrupted Blood. I don't know if she does corruption damage. We'll find out, I suppose. But let's give it a shot, see how we go. I don't know if we should break these first. Just to see what we're working with here. So I think we want the liquid fire.
I've been waiting for a test subject like you.
Oh, she just drank that potion. Oh, I just turned into a sheep.
This is my favorite part.
I don't think I was supposed to do that. She doesn't have a lot of health. She's getting pretty chunked. From our boys. Alchemic madness. That doesn't sound nice. Oh, we just got her there too. That was a solid fight. She's a fun boss. Oh, you're supposed to get the potion of dispel. Alright, well, we didn't have any luck defeating her. Our blood has run out and it is a new day. So we're going to try again. We're going to get some more blood, I think. I think we're going to go with some corrupted blood. Oh, you're joking. Come on, come on. I'm hoping this cancels out the deadly infection that she popped on us. Yeah, I think it did. Let's go, Skelly boys! For the win! We take her! Let's go! Woo! That was a solid fight. We take those wins. Let's go! I am very happy with that. I thought I was going to die there. I was on 0 health for a while. Woo! Alright. I'm very happy with that. Let's go. Okay, so from defeating her, we now have the blood homogenizer, which it looks like we can mix blood. So we're going to get back to the castle. We'll see how we go with that. See if we can mix some bloods up together. And that's how 79's done. We do need to defeat her still, Jakira the Shadow Huntress. We don't need to. I mean, the slashes would be cool to have, but we could always defeat her while we're here. And then we need to try and take on Azariel the Sunbringer. And we're also going to need Voltatia because we do need power cores as well to progress. Whew. Oh, that was intense. All right, let's go. I'm happy with that. So, I mean, we are running out of days. Like I said, I don't think we're going to make it to Dracula in the time frame in the 100 days, but that doesn't mean we can't do it 200 days because I would like to continue building my castle. Alrighty, so we're back at the base. We're going to go ahead and make ourselves up this one. The advanced tannery. I have made some space for it. It is a little bit larger than I was anticipating. That's fine. I think we just need to move this. Perfect. Cool. What does it? Does it give us anything new? Oh, we can make bat leather, which, I mean, we will need for the end game, I guess, and it is probably going to refine all the stuff quicker as well. But there we go, advanced tannery. I kind of want to move this over because they're not the same size. It's annoying me, but that's fine. We've got another 92 ghost yarn. What are we missing? The wool thread, which we should be able to have because I think we've got a stack of that just from farming it all through Dunley and stuff like that and sending our servants out on hunts. Cool, so we got that up and running. We're going to make some mad armor for our servants so that they can take care of literally everything. And we don't have to bother about getting resources anymore. That would be so very nice. Alrighty, we've just come out to the Harpy Queen, the Stormwing Matriarch, because we've got these guys that we completely forgot about. We will probably take on Marin the Elementalist. I hate fighting her. She's literally one of the worst V-Bloods I have fought. I despise her with every fiber of my being. But I figured we're out here. We might as well just try and slam these guys out. They are a couple of levels lower than us. Let's see how we go. I think we'll use the bow for this one. Oh god.
Whoa, who is that dashing? Is that her dashing through? I have no idea. But damage is coming through. Do a little bit of that. A little bit of, can you please get off me, bitch? Whoa! Okay, we definitely should probably have a shield on. We're going to use our ultimate here, because I think A, it'll protect us, and B, this should finish her off. If not, majority of the way finish her off. Let's go. Another V-Blood taken down. Granted, we were slightly higher in gear level, but we're not going to talk about that. It still counts as a kill on Brutal, so I'll take it. And we did get the Sanguine Reaper from killing her, which I think we may have already had. And a Hailstorm Dusk. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. So from defeating her, we can now create flawless gems, which I don't think we really need to worry all that much about because we already have a bunch of them. And we got our final chaos point. No, we didn't, because there's still one more. All right, and here we go. Mariwin. I don't know how to say her name. The Elementalist. I hate fighting this lady, but let's see how we go. We are a couple of gear levels higher, so I'm hoping that makes things a bit easier for us. Okay, she's already on half health. This is where it gets difficult. I mean, we know which one's the real one because she's got the level. Okay, why is it that, is it just because we've got a higher gear level? She's so much easier than the standard version. Oh, here we go. This is the part I hate. Although the fireball is glitched out. It's not casting. Let's go. Yo, I'm so happy. First attempt and we slammed her out. That fireball is the bane of my existence every time. I'm going to say it's definitely because we're 5 gear levels higher, but a win's a win. I'll take it. So from defeating her, we can make some crystal lights. We can make the Holy Resistance Flask, which we were going to need anyway to beat the gold dude. And we got the ability to craft tier 3 jewels, which is great. So honestly, on that note, I reckon we could definitely fight Azariel, the Sunbringer now, because I think, if I remember correctly, he's not too difficult of a fight either. But I kind of want to try and find Jakira first. Alright, here we go. She's coming up on us. I don't know where she is. Oh!
Try to keep her.
Now, I did spot a little bit of a sneaky down here. There is a golem. Just here. We're going to wake him up.
Try to keep her.
See if he can give us a handy. If he gets a hit off. Golem dude, don't let me down here. Okay, here we go. He's doing damage now.
I am everywhere.
Whoa. There's another golem over here though. That's fine. We can take those. My dude! Attack her! Leave me alone! Oh god, there's multiple of them.
Behold the gifts of the queen.
I'm gonna get on fire. We're fine. Did the golem die? No, the golem's still there. Oh, she was fighting him the entire time.
There's another one just here. We're going to wake him up too. I'm going to... This is a great fight. Don't get me wrong. I swear to God, if I die here. Get her gone. Fuck off. Emery Golem, I'm counting on you to defeat her for me, mate. Just beat her. You gotta just hit her. He's not gonna kill her. God damn it. No, come back. We were about to murder you, bitch. You bastard. I have coaxed the local population into helping me try and defeat her. It's up to the Trent now. And it's safe to say that the local population were not up to par on trying to deal with her. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, neither was I. After that first initial fight where we had managed to whittle her down quite low, I just could not for the life of me defeat her. I just was struggling massively with her. She unfortunately did take me a couple of days to defeat. So we did lose some time on her, and the time that she was so close to dying, we failed once again. Although not as bad as Stavros, though, thankfully.
This cannot be the end.
Fuck me. Oh, this fucking counter bullshit.
Try to keep it. Devour, empower, destroy.
Alright, here we go. This is it.
Slow. Stay on your toes.
I spoke too soon. You watch me fucking die here.
Takes many.
Oh. Oh, hallelujah. This was probably one of the stupidest fights to get caught on. We had so much environmental stuff that we could have used, and every time we couldn't finish the damn job. But that's always the way, and I mean, it's still a win, and I will take it. I will take what I can get. We did get the Sanguine Longbow as well. We need to head back and unlock all these books and see what we've got. Alright, so from defeating her, we received another passive slot, the Elixir of the Twisted, and the Slashes. Woo. Alrighty, we're back at the castle. We're going to go ahead and unlock our new weapons that we got. So the Sanguine Pistols and the Longbow. We already had the Reaper apparently. And that's it. We don't have any other books or anything like that. So what we're going to do now is we are going to head out. And I think we're going to try and take on Azrael the Sunbringer. I know where he is. But just because he is kind of the next roadblock to getting us what we need for our gear. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another Elixir of the Beast. We'll take the potion with us. And we're going to go ahead and make the Holy Resistant Flask. And that should be enough to protect us and go in there and defeat this dude, hopefully. Okay, we have 7% Scholar Blood, but I'm hoping that's enough to deal with... Oh, him. That looks new. Just going to stand out here in the shade, and I'm just going to heal up using this. Alright, here we go. Let's deal with this guy. Do they heal him? They are healing him. Okay, this guy's going to be much difficult than I thought. So he did manage to defeat me on the first attempt, but that's fine. It was just a simple learning attempt. I've returned back there straight away, slowly starting to whittle his health down. Except this time I also focused a little bit more on the clerics that he had summoned in as well, while also trying to dodge his beams. Now I did just run double undeads to spawn in a bunch of the Skelly Boys, as that was going to help me deal with him as well as his little minions and take some of the aggro off of me. So it's a little bit of a tedious fight, but honestly it wasn't like crazy difficult once I sort of timed everything perfectly. That's the good thing about Brutal. You just need to be a good timer of things and you can pretty much defeat majority of the bosses.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna finish him here. Oh no, there's a priest behind us. Oh. Let's go. That's him dead. Oh, that was close. Let's take it. Woo! There's our gold ingots. 4 gear levels higher than us. We can now make the sanguine weapons. Which, once we make the sanguine weapons, if we can get a legendary weapon artifact or whatever, we should
I feel stronger.
be able to make the highest tier of weapons we can, I think. Don't quote me on that, but we'll take it. Oh man, he was tougher than I expected. But I'm glad that we've killed him. There's our gold ingots, baby. Let's go. We've got a ton of gold jewels that we can, gold necklaces or whatever they're called, that we can turn into the ingots now. Alrighty, guys, and as recompense for freaking oh, there's a paladin there. For stuffing up that 100% V blood, we've just found a 99 worker V, not V blood, worker blood. I'm hoping this paladin doesn't come over to us. Shit. Alright, I gotta kill these guys first. And hopefully not kill the freaking the worker that's over there. So I want my 100% worker blood. I reckon that'll be massive. We're almost dead. I do also want one of these guys too as a minion. Just because they look freaking badass. Let's go. 99% worker blood. That makes me very happy. So yeah, we're just going to run around, do some of this gathering, get some more gold jewelry. And then we're going to head back to the castle and we're going to start smelting up all of that gold jewelry. We've already got 82 of it in our inventory right now, so that's freaking phenomenal. These chests generally have a lot in there, so we've just been opening up these bad boys, going into the houses and grabbing pretty much everything we can. We are also just going to come in here and see if this guy's got anything that we want to take, that we can buy. How much have we got? 230. Let's go with the dread plate. Oh, the shadow moon? Dreadnate? I don't know. Dread plate sounds cool. Let's go with that. Upon returning back to the castle, I unlocked the blueprints that I bought. I then went ahead and spent a bunch of schematics unlocking all of the weapons because I had plenty of them, so why the hell not, right? Let's get all those in and make some gold ingots up, baby! We're also going to go ahead and feed our prisoner one of the corrupted fish. Let's go! 100% worker blood, baby! I'll take that. I will happily take that. Alrighty guys, so we have made ourselves up the sanguine weapons that, not sanguine, the dark silver weapons that we want to upgrade. So we can now upgrade those into our next tier of weaponry. So we've gone ahead and made the sanguine longbow, daggers, claws, twin blade, and the pistols. I feel like they're probably the best weapons that we've been really vibing with at the moment. So I'm happy to keep using these. I mean, we haven't used pistols all game because, in my opinion, I think pistols are very powerful. So I've tried not to use them all that much. Plus I've used them before, so I figured we could try and something different. I do want to try the twin blade. I've heard good things about the twin blade, so I kind of want to try it. Especially the Q. I've heard very good things about the twin blade. So we're gonna run with this for a little bit, see how we go. We've only really got one more day left. I did want to try and beat Dantos, the Forge Binder, to get that. So if we come over here to our homogenizer. So, oh, we've already got some in here. So you can see here, we've got our primary blood as the Draculan, and then we've got our Scholar blood as the secondary. Now, it's only 72%, but if we got it to 90%, we would also get an infusion bonus, and then you actually get to choose which trait you would like on this blood. So we could essentially just keep doing that as well. Increased spell power, increased cooldown rate. So I kind of am thinking we run the Draculan blood with the mutant or a scholar. So I made my way out to Dantos, the Forge Binder. At least that's how I thought I was going. I wasn't 100% sure whether or not I was headed the right direction, but I did find a carriage out there on the way, so I figured why not break into this bad boy, see what goods await us. However, it was very thoroughly guarded. As you can see, there was an absolute shit ton of enemies. Thankfully, I did have my daggers that pretty much did a lot of damage through all enemies, which was freaking phenomenal. These big dudes are scary. Inside the carriage we have... Ooh,
don't mind if I do. Oh, that is a lot of nice things. Another. Why are we literally the only armor books we have gotten are the Maleficent frickin' armor sets. Every single armor book that we have gotten has been the same goddamn armor book. The Maleficent set. I literally had like 3 of the same chest. It's ridiculous. Whoa, this. Oh wait, this is the fucking Serpent Queen. Oh shit. No, we don't want to. No. We are not ready to fight her. No, thank you. The other dude must be over here then. Normally I look at the map and I can generally tell where a V-Blood is. But yeah, that's the wrong V-Blood. We're not quite there yet. We are not quite there yet. We're just gonna keep making our way here. Everyone just ignore me. Totally didn't want to fight you, big boss lady. I swear. I come in peace, sort of. This looks more like the vibe of a Forge Master. Alright, here we go. I've got no idea what to expect from this guy, but we're gonna give it our best. Oh shit. Does he not do corrupted damage?
You are not fit for the Forge.
Okay. Whoa. Alright. Well, we have an idea of what his skills do. So that's good to know. We're going to come back to the castle. We're going to do some spell adjustments. I'm going to make some jewels for some mosquitoes. Because I think with our build and our passives, I think we can potentially dish out a lot of damage from skills not getting used up. So we'll see how we go. But drinking this only gave us like half a 3/4 of a thingy, not a full one, which is strange. I guess because it's 2 bloods. So, I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
What is this? An annoyance? This is giving me ideas. Succumb to the will of the Serpent Queen.
And well, as you can imagine, it obviously did not go very well for me. This was only a few of the attempts. The Forges just absolutely wrecked me. They did so much damage. If you got caught out once, you'd be screwed. Plus, my blood kind of sabotaged me as well, with that corrupted shade constantly firing after me as well. Thankfully, I did get him to about half health one attempt, but it was very short-lived because the Forges just absolutely destroyed me, and I felt like I also needed to try and dodge the damn shade that was coming my way, and on Brutal, it does a lot of damage. So I needed to slightly rethink my strategy, which is when I brought in some new spells and some new blood.
Alright, here we go. We got him to half health. I have no idea what's going to happen now, but I do not have a good feeling about it, that's for sure. Okay, he's got 2 hammers now. He looks a little bit faster, I'm not going to lie, I'm scared.
My weapon.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Let me see your weapons. My weapons are perfect. Let me make an adjustment. You are not fit for the Forge.
Okay. Oh, alright. Well, we know that happens now. I wasn't expecting that, so that's good to know, but I got no fucking blood left. I think I might just do this fight with just pure Draculan blood, to be completely honest. Because if I can avoid getting hit by the Forges, he only does normal damage as far as I've seen. So I think if we just run the Draculan blood, I don't think it's worth the extra bit where the Spectre comes after us. Just with this V-Blood fight, because there's so much going on, we have to constantly dodge the cauldrons. I think we just run with pure Draculan.
My weapons are perfect for you.
Fucking hell. We're doing so well. These fucking Forges.
They could tone down the damage just a smidge. Just the tiniest little fucking bit. My god.
Fucking hell, we were so close that time. Oh, this is worse than fucking Adam and Dracula.
Every move, crushing precision. Dive with a certain quick, crashing precision. This is giving me ideas. Succumb to the will of the Serpent Queen. When one method fails, try it. Test your weapons against mine. For you, my queen. My weapons are perfect. This is... You are not fit for the forge. Test your weapons against mine. For you, my queen. My weapons are perfect. Let me see your weapons. Test your weapons again. Let me make an... Succumb to the will of the Serpent Queen. Test your weapons against mine. For you, my queen.
Let's go here. Come on, come on, come on.
My weapon.
Oh, we killed him, but we died at the same time. All right, we need to get back here ASAP. Need to get back here ASAP because he should stay dead. I'm hoping. I'm fucking praying. I'm praying. We got him there. Oh, man. I don't know if casting the ultimate killed us there, but I don't want to think about it. We just need to get back out there ASAP. Let's go. Come on, we need to get out there. I swear to God, if we don't get his blood, I'm going to be so mad. He's still down. Oh, he's still down. Let's go. Let's take it. Oh, hallelujah. God. Oh, we'll take him. Oh, that took us way too long. Oh, Dantos the Forge Binder has been killed. Cyclonic Cloudburst. Oh shit, a tier 4 jewel. Oh damn. Alright, we'll take that. Oh. Sanguinated Embrace. Oh man. We killed him. We finally bloody killed him. Well, that's our 100 days up and done. We're going to go back to the castle. We're going to go ahead and take a look at this new structure that he gave us, and then we're going to go from there. Alright, let's take a look at the Fusion Forge. So, insert an ancestral weapon, a shattered weapon, or a spell jewel to begin the fusion process. Okay. Insert a matching spell jewel into the secondary slot to continue the fusion process. The fused spell jewel will keep the primary spell jewel's name. Okay. So, what do? Oh, you get to pick 3 attributes. Oh. That's pretty damn good. And then I'm guessing you fuse that into... That's pretty sick. Well, guys, that's as far as we're going to make it in this 100 days. We made it to gear level 81. We managed to defeat an 85 gear level boss. We've got a couple of bosses left to do, but we're not going to be able to do it. We're past the 100 days. This guy alone took me almost, like, what, 7 days, I think, to defeat. So, if you guys want a 200 days video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe down below for more, and comment as well that you want to see a 200 days V Rising. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.